There we go.
Wonderful,
We're live.
wonderful.
Yeah. Got the intro out of the way. Got all pumped up. We lost Zach like always off the beginning. Yeah. So how's Philip?
That's like every podcast thing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm all good. I'm in Dallas right now,
Oh, sweet.
getting snowed in or whatever, or iced in mostly.
Yeah, we've had a lot of snow a little bit the last couple of days.
Mm.
Then what's Dallas like for temperature? Cold?
Today, 25 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's still better than here. I think it's minus 13 here.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I think 25 Fahrenheit is like minus 6, right, or something like that. Or
Yeah, somewhere around there, from -5, -6.
yeah.
So
How's your temperature? Is it in
that's not
Fahrenheit
too
or
bad.
in Celsius in Sweden?
we're Celsius.
Yeah, so you're the same as
I
us.
think Fahrenheit is only for America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I can get
Every other place is like we're gonna update it.
Yeah.
There we go. We got Zach back now.
But see, the thing is, I'm kind of like a mix. I like feet, pounds, and inches more than I like kilometers and kilograms and all that kind of stuff. Than Fahrenheit.
But why? What's the reasoning behind it?
Simplicity, maybe.
Is inches more simple than centimeters?
Yes, easy because it's a smaller number. Yeah. Like when I say my height, I say 6'3.5", and then in centimeters, I don't know what that is. Like
184, maybe.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what sucks is you got to think about.
No, I think it's 193
is 6 foot. Yeah, 183 is 6
yeah,
foot.
somewhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, when you get used to it everywhere, it's because it's like intense centimeters, decimeters, meters.
Yeah.
So it's easy to do the conversions like from one to another, but like getting from inches to yards to feet to
it's not.
it's you have to know it like.
Minus 26.
Yeah.
Flex. Crazy.
But like even kg, like kilograms. I don't know. I don't like that. It's
The numbers get too big for Cody.
Yeah.
But you have tons as well. But the thing with kilograms is that 1 kilogram is based off of 1 liter of water. That's how you. That's how you know it's a kilogram.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So 1 liter of water weighs 1 kg. That's the baseline for. And also, like the funniest thing with meters, though, it's like there was a French guy who found a stick and he said, "This is 1 meter," and now we're basing everything off this stick.
Just because of that?
Yeah. So that was 1 meter, and then he put that into 10 pieces for decimeters and 100 pieces for centimeters. And then when he has 1,000 sticks, it's 1 kilometer. But 1 kilo means 1,000, so it's 1,000 meters.
Okay.
I did not know that.
You know these things, Cody.
Yes, I know. So we were talking a little bit backstage there. So your wrist, how's your wrist coming? I know that I watched your practice, and you did not look the same in the practice.
No, I'm kind of weak now. But like health-wise, it's coming back. I would say it's about 99% healed. I've been starting to train hard again. The only thing is like not doing anything for 4 months really takes a toll on the strength. Like I couldn't even lift a paper bag.
Yep.
So my hand has been completely just in, what do you call it? Like winter, like a bear sleeping in the winter.
Hibernation.
Hibernation, yeah. Full hibernation on my right arm.
I get it. Yeah. My elbow. 5 months. Yeah. I didn't put my arm on the table, no side pressure for 5 months. And then I was expecting to do 100-pound side pressure the day I went on the table. And it wasn't.
Yeah, because you're well rested. Yeah. No, but it's getting like it's coming back quickly now, the strength. Like from 1 week to another, I think I gained 20% power on the table just from 1 week.
Oh wow!
Because all of a sudden my connection was there, and I wasn't afraid to pull in my regular move.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting there. I'm expecting to be top shape in April, May, June, somewhere around there.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then was that your inside or the outside of your wrist?
It's both all the way around for the TFCC and the DRU. And also I had some bone marrow bruising on the ulnar bone. I had a lot of things going on there. But all of it seems to be good now. But this round of stem cell is just to, instead of being 100%, I'm going to be 120%.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
So
Also
besides stem
eliminates all
cells,
the,
what else have you been doing to heal it?
like blood flow mostly, but before the stem cells, it was so bad I couldn't do anything. Like anything I tried to do just killed my wrist. Like it hurt so bad. And so I did nothing until I got the stem cells. And then for 3 weeks after the stem cells, I didn't really do anything either. But then kind of like overnight, but like let's say over a couple of days, I got 70-80% better. And all of a sudden, every day didn't hurt. So I tried starting to train, but training still hurt. So I waited another couple of weeks and then I started training and it felt okay. So
yeah.
But I've talked to guys who's had this injury and they've like been out for a year. So I do truly believe that the stem cells has made a major difference in the healing.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't do stem cells. I did the PRP, but it was quite similar in a sense. I felt more injured after I got the PRP, like that day and the day after. My whole I hurt, like I just ripped it again. But all of a sudden, like 5-6 days later, I was like, "Oh, I think I'm healed," but I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like it was like,
but the everyday pain is gone.
Yes,
like you don't notice it, and then you start to do stuff, and then you notice it again. But after a couple of weeks, it's getting better.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. So it wasn't 2 days, but it was, 5 or 6. I started feeling like, ooh.
Or no limits honey.
What's that?
You said something about the no limits honey.
I said on one of the chats, it was saying that you need some more no limits honey.
Oh, yeah.
No limits.
The Canadian honey is amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the other
from bee nipple to freaking to jar.
Bee nipple.
Yeah, maple syrup's good too if it's real maple syrup, right?
Yeah, but I still think I prefer honey over maple syrup.
I like honey better, but maple
super
syrup
healthy for you too.
The best is getting fresh maple syrup, right? When they cook it and they do it right, like fresh off the tree, and then you take it on a popsicle stick and you roll in the snow, and it's like toffee. Oh, it's so good like that. Yeah, really good, really good. Yeah. I grew up in a syrup place. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what you do as a kid.
Yeah, we don't have maple trees where we live in Canada though. Alberta, we have cactuses and pine trees, but we don't really have maple trees here. So.
I've only seen a few, and they're by the Rockies.
Yeah, we're by the Rockies. Yeah, so it's like birch and pine.
Good thing we didn't have maple trees.
I don't even know if I've seen
another side I did go out and start tapping maple trees.
Yeah.
New Brunswick has a lot of that where I'm from.
Yeah. So this match with Reichard, we all know about it. Was it announced? I don't know if I actually seen it announced.
Well, it's not confirmed.
It's not a real thing yet. Okay.
No, not yet, but it's gonna happen at one point.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you and Rickard definitely would be an awesome match to see.
I think so.
It would be awesome for me because I would crush him, but I don't think he has a chance.
You're more technical than Rickard. Rickard tries to.
Yeah, but he has more lanes, but I think I'm technical enough to block every lane.
Okay, yeah, because you block a lot. Like your hand, I don't see people getting any purchase or getting to their lane a lot when they pull you. Even when you surprised us and beat Matt, you pretty much blocked his lane. Yeah, and he could access it. So that was really, really impressive. So
thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about pulling famous guys is that there's a lot of material you can research.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So you can kind of, if you have a game plan and you can execute, then the more information you have going into the match is better. And I also pulled Matt in practice in Florida, so I had a little bit of a
history. Yeah. I
kind of knew. I kind of found something there, so I had a rough idea. Of course, it's not the same in practice as it is in competition, but that goes both ways.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the same kind of on the same level, like if you're both high level, I do believe you can tell a lot from like when you pull someone, you can tell a lot from it. But watching from people outside probably can't tell anything about the match.
You're actually feeling.
Yeah.
The only
how much you're applying in. Yeah.
I was gonna say the only person I've seen out there that people can't really tell much from like a practice pull, like the higher end guys, is like Devin. Devin and when he gets beat by everyone in practice, like, and he's trying. But on the table in a match, it's like completely different. I don't think you can tell in practice. Devin.
I really hope that Devin is different in competition than in practice, because I've never pinned him in practice. But I also haven't pinned him in competition either. He pinned me there as well. He never let me pin him, and I'm happy he doesn't, because it feels a little bit. Yeah, that's what I take it as. I take it as a compliment.
It is a compliment. Devin actually, if he respects you on the table, he actually like will make a point of not like you have to earn the pin even in practice.
Yeah.
So I agree. I agree with that.
I was gonna say, even when he come to Red Deer here and we were pulling with him, I don't think he ever actually let me put his wrist below the pin pad. He let me get close and like hold me there, but like he never actually let his wrist go below the pin pad.
Yeah, well,
Devin.
He basically.
No, you go.
Pardon?
Yeah, I said the pulling Devin is a very good learning experience, because every time I've pulled him, he has laid the trap, and I fell for it the first time. The second time I didn't really fall for it, but I didn't know how to beat it. So after I pulled him in practice, I went back to the drawing board, and I kind of started thinking about how can I beat this trap, because you feel so comfortable until you're no longer comfortable at all.
No, you're right.
So, but I think I have the solution. So next, I don't think I'm strong enough still, but I think I at least know how I should approach pulling Devin. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I lost a bunch of money. So, what's that guy's name? Henry, every time he pulls, he messages me. Goes, "Do you want to bet? I bet you Matt's going to lose." So he always gets me, right? And then I'm like, and he made me. I actually agreed to 2-1 odds on Matt against you, so I lost double. So I was like, "Fuck that Filip guy."
It's all Phil's fault.
Yeah, that fucking guy. He's got to be a fucking. He's got to be a.
Should never trust Henry.
No. But I got him back because, Sergey pulled him, Kalachenko. And Henry's like, "Hey, you want to do it again? I'll give you 2-1 odds." I'm like, "Oh, done deal." And then I won. So I got my money back.
Yeah.
So actually,
I really enjoy that one.
Yeah.
That match between Sergey and Matt was really awesome.
Yeah, that was a great match. But I've been really curious, though. How was I don't know how long you spent there, but training with, oh, shit. Sometimes I draw a mind blank.
Mindaugas
and like all that crew.
Mindaugas? What about Mindaugas?
Like, you were just training with him, weren't you?
Yeah, I train with him every Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just going to say how has been training with him going and everything like that.
Yeah, it's good. But it's like with Minda, he's like it's hard sometimes to train with him because he wants everything in the setup every time, and he never starts pulling unless he has everything in the setup. So either you stand there for 45 minutes not pulling, or you just accept to pull in a very bad position from the start. So, and before the injury, I was fine with it. I can pull from a worse position because then the strength level was enough for me to be able to pull even from a bad position. But right now, it's at least we have to be somewhat fair. If I give him everything he wants, I'm not going to be able to take that hand away because he wants everything and he wants to start first. And then it's like, all right, you have to pull from a super bad position every time.
Yeah.
So, but it's not like you don't know what he's doing, or at least I know exactly what he's doing. And in a match, he would never be allowed to do that, or we would go in a ref script and we would go from a ref script from there, because there would be no point in fighting for something that both of you know what you want and both of you know when you don't have it. So
Yeah.
Tricking Mindaugas is very hard. Like, you have to go in a ref script when you pull him to try and leveling the playing field. Mm-hmm. Else you're both just going to be standing there and then you're going in the ref script anyways, because you're not going to be comfortable.
Yeah, he doesn't give away anything. If you take a half-fast grip with him, he's going to get you. I've watched. He's not very nice in the setups. Yeah.
On a match, it would be fine because then you would just do the same, and then the referees would have to sort it. But in training, it's like you can. It's weird when you want to, like, every time I train with someone, I'll just take a fair grip and I'll work from there, because there is no point in. I also do in training. I have like 3 different gears of how hard I pull.
Yeah.
If I face someone that's newer or not as strong, I'll just go in what I call the first gear. Then I will only pull with the hand. I would practically not even use my arm at all. I'll just do hand movements. And second gear, if I'm like yesterday, I pulled in Jocelyn's guys, Nathan. Pull with him and his buddies, and like when you got up to the big boys there, you gotta at least, you can't just pull with hand only. You have to put in some form of shoulder commitment, not forward necessarily, but like you have to put in shoulder connection in it. And then if you're facing someone really strong, you're gonna go in third gear, which would apply putting in back pressure as well, or not pressure, but back movement as well. So you're actually moving backwards as you pull.
Yeah.
So those 3 together would then you have almost maximum power.
I kind of do the same thing, but I never looked at it like that. Yeah, so that's cool. It's kind of an interesting way of looking at it, because I kind of do the same. When I'm going against somebody much weaker or newer, I basically mostly hand and I let them work, right?
Yeah, every time.
I give them tips, and then someone a little stronger, I'll be a little more engaged, and I might even be a prick a little bit and do a little back pressure. But if I'm going against somebody that I know is really strong, then it's almost the same thing. I just never thought level 1, level 2, level 3, but.
I'm usually redlining it no matter what, because
Cody's
big guy.
All out. Yeah, at least he admits it. Yeah, but he's an all out. Yeah.
Like I'm pulling like Sean Crowther, Matt Mask, Ryan, and like we got some other big like tough names here, even in my weight class. That I'm training with them because I want to feel like that higher level, and like I'm redlining it all the time.
It's made you strong.
Do you think did it make you strong though? Redlining all the time seems to be not a good way to get strong. I don't think
you retain as much. I think it takes longer to retain the information, because when you redline, how much of the feel are you actually feeling and learning? But I think you've been doing it so long, Cody, that you kind of just, that's how you're programmed. You know what I mean? And
like when I'm pulling the lower guys, I can't hold, like I have just held people that are weaker than me. Like let them take me down and work it up.
Yeah.
But like when I'm like training, I find with the redlining has helped me with my muscle longevity. Like I don't wear out as fast as I would say a few people in my weight class. Like I've had wars with people where I'm burning and I felt myself burning, but a minute later, after like someone elbow fouls or someone gets a pin, I'm going back to the table and I'm feeling almost as good as I was, unless I get blown up.
Yeah, his muscle endurance is retarded. It's pretty good.
I think like how with the way I do it with the different gears, like you can pull someone who is 20% of your strength. So either you decide to connect everything and pull with only 20%, which will not improve you, or you disconnect a few things and just pull with like hand only, then you might be on 70%, just pulling a guy much weaker than you, but you still have to go 70%, and you let him pull for 45 minutes straight almost. Like I stand at the table for 30 to 45 minutes nonstop, depending on the intensity, to get that muscle endurance as well.
Done too, yeah.
But I don't connect everything just so I can like get the decent intensity from that, instead of like if I go full in and I hold someone, it's 20-30% power.
Yeah,
so
no, it's true.
Better to be around 70-80%, just doing it like rising only, maybe.
Yeah, and like you know what I find it kind of bugs me. The only time I've been seriously hurt in practice was me kind of just holding. I was just going with someone that they're not at my like level of side pressure or strength, but like they're close. But like I was just holding them, and I went forward, and when they went sideways, my elbow popped, and it was not even in a red line situation. It was like. I was like,
you tried something new, and it, but yeah, you got hurt. Yeah, so it happens. It happens.
Well, they got to get busted up a few times.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it heals back stronger.
Yeah, I agree.
Most of the time, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, David, how's it going, buddy? Oh, you know what? Don't mind me. I'm not elbowing you every time, Philip. I just when I see someone come in, I always just do a little bit of my massive forearm fucking thing. So yeah, I just go, "Hey, buddy." That's kind of my trademark, but it always looks like I'm elbowing the guy underneath me, right?
Well, hey Brian, we got a super chat here.
It says, read it up.
It says, "Philip, you the man. Met him at Mac 5. Awesome dude, very strong."
I'm pretty sure it was Mac 4, but it's fine.
No. Yeah, Mac 4. Yeah, it was Mac 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was from Clifton.
Yeah, Clifton Erickson. Good guy. Good friend of ours.
Yeah. That's the event where I got the injury.
That's where it happened?
Yeah, somewhere, I don't know. It could have been while I pulled Wayne, but then it has to have been in the first round, because that's the only time I felt something pop. But I could still pull him all the 4 rounds. That's why I didn't want to rest at all, because I felt a pop in my bicep, like down here, and I felt some. I'm not sure if I felt something in my hand or not, but I think I did. So I just was like, "Let's go straight," because I don't want to wait until I start feeling this shit. Yeah. So we pulled 4 rounds. I beat him 4-0, and then I calmed down, and then like, fine, it doesn't hurt. So I started after pulling, and I did after pulling for maybe an hour or so. Before then, it was like I think he's American, Shattuck, but he might be Canadian.
Yeah, Zachary Shattuck.
Yeah, Canadian. Yeah, and then I pulled him, and I was so tired when I pulled him. He just pinned me like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, sorry, bro, I don't have anything left for you. And then we took off the strap, and it just immediately hurt. But when the strap was on, it didn't hurt. And then I took off the strap, and so took off the strap, immediately hurt. I was like, fuck, this is bad. But I thought it was just like a little bit overworked maybe, and it would be good in a week or 2, but 8 weeks later, still nothing. So I had to cancel East versus West 20, and I had to cancel the Global Elite one with Kurt.
I wonder if, I had right here in my wrist, something went the one time and it hurt bad. Like it felt like it just hurt. Like every time I moved it, it was hurting, and it felt like I couldn't do supination, nothing. But if I put the strap on, it didn't bug me, and I was able to pull. But I wonder, and that bugged me for months. I wonder if that was like a minor injury, like you had.
Yeah. Most likely, if it's supination and you feel it in the wrist, then it's most likely it's a TFCC.
Yeah, that's what I had. But it did heal eventually and strengthen up. But I think I did a minor injury there the one time. But grateful it wasn't really bad.
Yeah,
because we don't have like the best. We don't have the access here to like stem cells, and I'm actually lucky I live in Alberta because we are the only province that allows PRP treatments. So
that allow
it? Yeah, it's banned, and you're not allowed to use it anywhere in Canada except for Alberta. Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Yep.
That's bad because it's like very, very well studied, and it has great potential. But they probably still do cortisone.
That's right. Which deteriorates your shit and makes muscle deterioration, and it's carcinogenic. So it's like, I don't want that in me.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
No cortisone. Thank you. Like I thought about it like as the last resort for my wrist, and I was like, a little bit of cancer is fine as long as I can pull. Yeah. But I didn't have to, thankfully.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad you didn't have to, brother. Yeah.
Canada just got to get better stem cell treatment and let some private organizations come in here for stem cells.
Wow,
we're really lacking on that front.
That's coming. When we separate, that's coming. We'll be good to go.
Yeah, but otherwise it's not far to go to the States and get it. It's just a like money issue. Yeah. I mean, it's not cheap.
No, not. So well, see, we're part of the 98, and we're actually sponsored by what's it called? It's not VitaCell.
Infinity Functional Performance.
So they sponsor us.
That's where I had the treatment today.
Okay. So I could go to them. Yeah. I don't know, but it's still expensive, right?
Still costs money.
Still costs money. Yeah. So.
But I mean, like I see it like this way: if you pay for a new car and you're gonna wear that car out in 5-10 years, and then it's like nothing, and you can pay let's say $80,000 for a car, or $50,000 for a car, then $5,000 or $3,000 for stem cell injection that will heal you forever unless you damage it again. It's quite an investment worth doing.
I agree with you.
So I had stem cells for my wrist, my elbow, and now my elbow, and also for my knee. My knee was totally destroyed in 2022. That's actually the reason why I started arm wrestling, because I blew my knee completely.
You're doing powerlifting?
And that knee had
one of them?
I did both, but I actually was at a heavy metal concert in the mosh pit where I blew my knee completely.
Nice.
Too much partying?
So
I would not want to see you in the mosh pit.
You didn't do a wall of death, did you? That wall of death, man, that was crazy.
I'll just go out in the middle. When they do a wall of death, I just stand in the middle and
let
they
them
can
smash
all
in there.
They bump off you. Everyone's bouncing off you.
Yeah, and he's so tall. They're hitting. That'd be. You're right.
I was going to say, if I was in the mosh pit, I don't want this guy running me over.
That's always the case when I go in there. The first song, nobody goes close to me, and then they start to soften up a little bit, and then they notice I'm not there to injure them. It's just to have fun. And then all of a sudden I'm the target of 50 guys.
Yeah.
So last time, this was after the knee injury, so it should be not last year, but 2024. I was there, and all of a sudden I had a huge gash in my head for someone's teeth. Just smacked into me. So they actually stopped me. They security came out and pulled me in and said, we have to take a look at that, because I didn't even notice it, but I was bleeding like crazy.
It's hardcore.
So
this is hardcore.
Well, I was drunk. I was drunk as hell.
But you gotta have fun too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I only do it if I'm super fucking smashed. Otherwise, I'll just stand at the side.
And you know what? Head injuries don't hurt that bad. Like, I know I was at work and I was walking by and someone was hanging a tow rope from the roof with a freaking extension cord, which is the dumbest thing to hang something from the roof with. But the knot let go and a 15-pound toe clevis struck me in the side of the head. And I'm like, and I was wearing a baseball hat. And I'm like, that hurt. Grab my shovel and I'm outside shoveling snow. And next thing you know, blood starts trickling down out of my hat. And I go in the bathroom, I take the hat off, and it just blood everywhere. I cracked my skull and I had like 16 stitches in the side of my head.
Yeah, because it goes numb. It goes numb, right? When it, the whole side of your head.
But also, my head is a fucking dome, so I guess it's like for someone to injure my head, it has to be like a car crash.
The tooth isn't going to do it.
It's not gonna. No. He definitely hurt more in his mouth.
Imagine that you went like this and you pulled a tooth out of your head.
I was gonna say pulling the teeth out.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Eh? Yeah. So you know what I want to say is that how long you've been pulling? What you would say 4 years, 3 years?
3 years in February, like 23rd or something. That's when I dropped the crutches from after my surgery. So that's when I started arm wrestling. And then I started arm wrestling seriously from September 2023. That's when I got in contact with Giannis to get him to coach me.
Okay, yeah.
So I've been arm wrestling.
Giannis?
Yeah. Giannis has been coaching me for a long time, and now he's coaching me in like we have discussions about my opponents and stuff like that, and so we had plans, but my training now, since it's so sporadic in a way because I work so much, I can't really have a well-structured program, but it's fine because
so much.
So,
do you see Cody? Our man Cody here actually gave Giannis a war. They had a war against each other. Yeah, left-handed. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I got a little excited and I rushed things, but I think
you learned a lot though.
I think if I had
did you get hand control?
No, that's the thing. Cody pulled without his hand, and flop pressed Giannis. Had Giannis he did get him down to about an inch from the pad, but Giannis had full hand control and was able to actually can open and like do like a rip.
Well, what he did is he ended up getting me back up to like center, and then he went into his own press, and it was like just pressed right through my flop press.
Yeah, it was that weird. It was like like that. Yeah. It was good though. Good match. It was about 50 seconds long. Like it was quite long. So it wasn't like a quick. It was better than some people do against Giannis, for sure. So.
He is very good, and it's very hard for people to take in his weight class to take his hand.
I agree. I did similar training, but I did it through Sandris. So Sandris was my guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it for about a year.
How did you handle the volume?
It was a lot at first. I was beat up. I felt like I was beat up all the time, and then I had very poor flexion. So the reason I stopped, I actually learned everything I could through Sandris and stopped using them because I get them off all the time. Because see, my flexion, so my hand, that's it. I can't go back any more than that. And when I go this way, that's it. That's my flexion on my right.
Yeah, my flexion is poor on
my left.
As well, but
on my left, look, it's better, right? Like see it. But my right has got so much damage in the wrist, I don't have flexion. So every time
so you don't have a flop either.
I have a press, but it's just like a
straight on.
Yeah. And it's a tricep press that I do. That's how I destroyed my elbow.
Nice.
Yeah. So but he'd get me to send videos. So I would videotape it so he could watch it and correct me and stuff. Every single time, lines. More flexion. I tried to explain to him I don't have flexion. And he didn't give a shit. He'd be like, more flexion, more flexion. So finally, I said, okay, Sanders, thanks for all your help. I'm going to stop using it now. But I got a book like this of the routines, though, right? And then he would send me videos how to do them. So I learned a lot. Actually, Sanders made me a way better arm wrestler. And then now I incorporate what I like from it into my own training and routines. So it definitely helped me a lot. Yeah, it really improved me.
Yeah, and you figure out what fits you better, like for your arm wrestling style. There's a lot of things that you can disregard. Yeah. Like if you were to do every single arm wrestling exercise there is, that you wouldn't improve. Yeah. So you kind of had to be a little bit selective when it comes to which ones would be most useful to you.
Yeah. That's kind of what I did. I kind of I'm not my stomach. So I have stomach issues because I got hit by a train, and my inner wall, like where your abs connect. It's snap. It broke.
Yeah,
so now
the linea alba.
Yeah. So when
the xiphoid process.
So anytime I try to do pull-ups or anything, my guts come out the middle of my gut. Like it's weird, right?
Oh, so it's split that way.
That way, yeah. So I can't do. I stay away from pull-ups, and he always had me doing these rope pull-ups and all this other shit, and it just hurt me so bad, right? So I had to disregard that kind of. But I've been working on it anyway. I've still been trying to get better at pull-ups, but just until I lose some weight, I think my stomach can't handle it.
I got the rope pull-ups from Giannis as well in the beginning, and I was like, dude, I'm fat as fuck, right?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, strain so bad.
How the fuck am I supposed to pull myself up in a rope?
That's what I said, yeah.
So we switched that out quite quickly.
That's good because he goes practice. What do you think? He wanted me to practice kind of on my get something under my knees and do it from. He was trying to help me just build it up so I could do it. But and then I tried chalk. Cody's like, "Oh, just use chalk." I'm like, still, it's like my gut. It hurt my gut so bad. I was like, "No."
Yeah, I don't think chalk will help that.
See, on mine,
for your gut.
I was sliding down and I chalked my hands up real good and got chalk in the towel, and it was just bam.
Yeah, I know, but you're sliding down off 5 pounds lighter. You're like, I'm 300. I'm over 300 pounds, right? So it's hard.
Yeah, when you're 300 plus, it's rope pull-ups is not really a viable thing.
Yeah, your pound for pound power just on human beings, I'm pretty sure goes down the more weight you get.
I think so.
Like humans are always stronger.
Oh yeah, especially for grip things.
Yeah.
Pound for pound, you're going to be your strongest and heaviest.
I'm going to try it maybe tomorrow or something. I'm going to get my weighted belt here and I'm going to hang 80 pounds off of me, which will make me about your weight.
To be fair, Cody saw me do chin-ups from the ground slow with 100 pounds weighted all the way up to here. So, I mean, if you train it when you're small and maybe train them as you get big, like Josh DeVoe, he can do them and he's a big guy because he trained them as he got bigger, right?
Yeah.
So
did you do regular pull-ups or rope pull-ups?
I'm gonna try the rope pull-ups. I did.
Yeah, but the 100 pound
that
pull-ups.
was regular. That was regular. Yeah,
that's a big difference.
Yeah, no,
that's a big
totally,
difference. That's back.
Yeah.
When we're talking rope, it's fingers. It's your hand that's going to give out, not your back.
I can climb.
I mean, when I
climb
weighed
backwards and stuff, but not with weight attached.
I'm curious if I could do
because I've done 19 or 20 pull-ups, being 170 kilos. So the back is not the issue. It's like gripping and holding
your entire
position.
Weight plus. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Also doing spinning handle pull-ups, being 360 is you can do it, but you are gonna end up in a straight wrist anyways. So it doesn't really make sense to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that actually.
Yeah, he would get me to do it in a way where I'm supinated doing it or pronated in doing it. And I'm like, you know what? I can't barely do it. I just slide. I just shake
with
really
the ropes.
Slide down the rope.
I find when I grab the rope and ulnar chop, almost the reverse way, it's easier if I ulnar chop and grab the rope to pull myself up.
Yeah.
With the rope, personally for me.
But Zach's also the lightest one out of us all. He's what?
I am also the lightest one out of us all.
Right
around 150.
He's a 2-time Canadian national champ at 143. So. But he's good. He's a good arm wrestler. Yeah.
That's,
So
that's
Filip
2
weighs,
feathers worth
you
of
say
weight.
360, Filip?
Right now, 360. I'm like 157, 158 kg. I think
So
that's around
basically,
3.
you're me and Zach combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I got on Cody's shoulders, we'd be the same height as you.
He's got 40-something pounds on me. He's got like 43 pounds on me. So.
Yeah, I'm a big bastard.
Yeah, I'm a big guy. I'm as big as you.
How tall are you? If you don't mind me asking.
6'6".
Nice.
So 190. It all depends. In the morning, I'm 6'6". In the afternoon, I'm 6'5", 9".
I think we probably have similar shapes, though,
So-
because I'm 6'3.5", and if you were to account for the difference in height, 40 pounds would probably make sense, right? So, I think
that conversion is out of my math
it is
skills.
mine too.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like genetics
But
leads to
it
that
sounds reasonable.
Yeah. It
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, common sense, reasonable shit. I'm going with.
Oh, Philip,
Yeah,
we have a
but I would
$14 super chat from Sean Crowther saying, "Hey guys, how's it going? How's it going, Philip?"
All good, bro. How are you doing? Sean Crowther is one of my favorite Canadians.
He's our teammate. He's one of my best friends. We love him. We love Sean.
Yeah, even when he's in Matt's corner, which is he always is. Even then, he's a friend.
He's a good guy. He's actually a really smart
even
player.
When he's an enemy, he's a friend.
Smart player too. He's got a good table. Like
he's the dumbest guy in the world. No,
I just saw him 2.5 hours ago. Training.
Yeah.
I love him. It's awesome. He did the fingers on peg trick with me.
Oh, okay. Oh no, what, like this?
Yeah.
Where you go and you grab it.
Like I told him before, I psyched him out a little bit before our match in Atlantic City, like in the tournament. I was like, I know you're only gonna go one way, and that's flop, because you know you're not gonna beat my hand at all. So when we went for the setup, I just grabbed him very low, and he tried to top roll me, so I held on to him without strap, and then I flopped him, and he went out, and he in the open top roll this way, and I went down with the flop, and he just extended his fingers on top of my peg.
Oh yeah, I know you mean.
So I couldn't pin him. Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
And I was like looking at the referee, like, what the fuck?
How do you call him?
And he was just.
There's no rule against it.
If anybody thinks of that, they would
it's not really.
Think of that.
That's so good. I love that trick.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
It is awesome. Yeah.
I know another trick that's kind of along those lines. If you get really close to the front of the pad and they go for a flash pin and you force it lower on your arm, you can bounce off the pad and keep pulling. You can use the pad as like a brace.
Yeah, I know what you mean. On Mac table, the early Mac tables, they actually had it where Josh Bellin was holding.
That's what happened. Yes, it literally happened to Josh Bellin's match.
Here,
yeah.
And he was just holding him, and they weren't calling it. And Josh ratted himself out. He's like,
well, Josh is like, well, like my arm's on the pad. And, like,
yeah, because his arm was sitting on the pad.
That's a trick you can use though. Usually only for flash pins, because the refs will see it and usually give like something. They'll say something, but
yeah.
I don't know. My favorite is when if someone does take my hand and they put me in the flop, I will I'm still driving, and then there's quite a few guys that like to just push you down, and you just get it just enough on their side that they self-pin themselves.
Oh yeah, he pinned a guy on his own. Cody pinned a guy at Mayhem on his losing side. Yeah. Or on the other.
But the thing is, like, if they're dumb enough to continue to go backwards once they get the wrist,
they kind of deserve it.
It's like they kind of deserve it, because as soon as you pop the wrist on someone, you should move forward.
This guy pinned Cody. He pinned Cody, but you know how you have parallel pin? He pinned him over here on his losing side, because Cody just made his arm go a certain way.
As they went down, this is the center. As they went down, he pushed him over, and he ended up. collapsing on his
I was
own.
Pinning himself.
Yeah, he pinned himself. Yeah. It was a tough call too, and Cody was smart. He's like, he pinned me on hhis losing side. It's my win, and the refs had to talk, and they come back and they go, winner, and the guy was so pissed. Yeah.
It's a shitty way to lose, but it's a great way to win.
Yeah. Cody was just like, yeah, because that was Colin Long, wasn't it, Cody? Again?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Colin's got a good hand. Yeah, he did the exploding hand technique, but he pinned him on his own losing side, so he lost. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
Courtney says, Philip, you should rank your top 5 favorite Canadians, starting with me, of course.
Oh, nice, Courtney Hike.
Oh, Courtney is for sure number 1. Like when that picture when she has the 4 belts, if she was not Matt's girlfriend, I would jerk off to that picture.
That's the best call.
Yeah, that's every guy's dream, just to have
Just to cut that out in post, because this isn't live, right?
We're uncensored on here. Man.
No, but Sean Crowther is definitely up there. Matt is for sure up there as well. Don't know. Like, I want to put Matt there, but that's like an athlete, not as a Canadian.
I know.
So, because I really don't know Matt that well. But I mean, like, he gave me a shirt, so he's a good guy as well. Devin is for sure up there as well. Ian Carnegie is up there as well. There's a lot of good guys, but Courtney and Matt probably takes 1 and 2, and Sean probably takes number 3. So I'll only do top 3.
Hey, Brian, the real question is that we got to ask is, who's your favorite Canadian podcast, arm wrestling podcast?
Yeah.
For sure. For sure, this one, Through the Fingers. And also, you also, together with 98, has like the greatest intro of the podcast.
Oh, thanks. You like
Hell
it?
yeah.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah, for sure. Especially like the do you call it custom? Yeah. Like the song?
Song, yeah.
Yeah.
There's our shield.
It's got the Judge, it's got Mighty Mouse, it's got Zach the Assassin. It's got all our names in it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it too. You know what? We had a comment the other day. Oh, it's cringe and this and that. I'm like, you know what? Most people like it. So like, if it's cringy, man, maybe we shouldn't be watching us.
You gotta lean into the cringe a little bit for that.
Lean into the cringe a bit.
Well, if you want to have the cringiest Canadian intro song ever, it's the Mac song. I love Mac and I love Ian, but there are some lines in that one that I'm like, wow.
Don't listen to it too much. Don't get too deep into listening to the song, you know?
I offered Mac to make the music for Mac. And I offered Ian. I said, I can make all the music. It'll be good. He didn't take me up on it. So he's got this cringy shit now. So.
He'll get there. I mean, ours started pretty bad. Probably because you didn't
put that one line in there.
Ours started bad. Yeah, it did, Zach, eh?
I'm trying to think of what line what line. I know what line you're talking about, Philip. I was watching. I was like, that's... Oh, man, what was it?
Like,
it was corny.
I don't think really I have to say it.
Yeah.
I love Mac.
It's one of the first lines. Yeah, I love Mac too. Some of the rules I would like to change, but like the table is very nice. But I like all tables.
This table?
You got yourself your own Mac table. Yeah.
Hoarding it away.
I had to get one.
Special time.
Well,
yeah, of course. You have the hat as well.
I represent everybody. You know what? We actually support. And if you love arm wrestling, we support you. So, you know, that's just how we are.
So am I. I love I support almost all the different promotions.
Yeah. You know.
So because I love arm wrestling, and when people ask me how do you like the Mac table compared to a regular table, and I'm like, dude, I love arm wrestling, so I love them both.
Yeah. And I like them both too.
Yeah.
I think that there's room for both too. I don't think there has to be one or the other.
Of course.
I like the Mac table for super matches because it adds a lot and a new dimension. But I also like the regular table for tournaments because you know what? That's what most people are going to have to compete on. And I don't want to screw up the guys if they always pull back and then they go to like nationals and they got to pull on a normal table, they're going to foul all day.
They're going to get fucked up. Yeah.
So you got to have a balance, right? So
yeah.
I know, like I wanted to wear this one today, the AWE shirt that we got in the mail. Support them a bit.
Yeah, I didn't get mine yet.
I was wearing mine, but I was overheating real bad. That's why I had to go off the screen for a minute. I was about to freaking pass out.
I'll come get mine.
I just have a heater blasting at my face with the black.
I'll come Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah. I got the assassin.
The only thing I don't like about AWE is like the riffing is very, very different.
Yeah, I agree.
It's every match looks different, and that would annoy me a little bit if I were.
I like loose riffing, yeah.
As long as I know the rule set and everything prior to pulling, I'm okay. But you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you go round one, it's the ready go is one cadence, and then you go the next one, and it's a different cadence, and then you're like one round you're allowed to just turn in a little bit, but next round you're not allowed to turn in a little bit.
That'd be tough. Yeah, I don't
so
like that either.
It's
because I studied.
I don't care about the rules as long as they're the same, throughout the match.
What do you think of this, Philip? So when I was doing my ref training in that, right, and this is like WAF level, right? So I'm doing my ref training in that, and I got kind of in trouble because I like to do the same cadence. So I like to be ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. It's always that. So that way, the pullers they can listen to the cadence. They know the cadence, and I don't have to deal with early starts and all kinds of bullshit. I'd rather you learn the cadence, study me before you pull. But no, they want us to go, ready, go, ready, go, ready.
Let me ask you a question real quick, guys.
It
has to do with this. It has to do with this. If I take a weight and you tell me when, and I attach to it my arm, okay? And I do this a million times, and you tell me when you're going to drop the weight, like you're going to go, ready, go, and drop the weight on go, or you're going to do it random. What do you think the chance of me getting hurt is if I do it a million times for both? Probably a lot more on the one where I don't know when the hell the weight's dropping or when the weight's hitting. You know what I mean? If I know when the weight's coming, it's a lot safer for both competitors, I think. I think it's a way safer thing.
Easier for the refs. It's safer for the competitors. And guess what? We're not there to play games and trick the pullers. Like, hey, I'm going to get him this time. I'm going to change the cadence this time. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But there is refs out there, and they teach you to change your cadence, never do the same cadence. And that's how you'll get taught in your ref training. And I'm like, that is fucking retarded. I don't like it at all. But
I totally agree with you, but just to play devil's advocate, technically, once they say ready, you're supposed
to be ready to defend yourself the second you put your elbow on the table here.
Now, I have seen this before. Wrist. Ready, wrist.
How can I see him, because I only have two faces?
Oh, you're gonna have to you have to from the bottom of your screen kind of scroll down a bit.
I'm fucking around. I'm gonna screw him up.
Let's see.
Yeah, I know it's not letting you on the phone see everybody. Yeah.
Oh, but if I take it on big screen, I just get those two.
Oh, okay.
See if I can.
Yeah, when you have it upright, you get all four and the tab on the bottom.
But then if I have it upright, I'm gonna have the wrong picture here.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be zoomed in on his nose.
Oh well, whoever you want.
So now
just set it up so whoever's ugliest just stop looking.
I fixed the map.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. It'd probably be me. Yeah.
But I have everyone now. I took it off full screen and just scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I was just saying that sometimes the cadence of them saying ready, they'll be like ready wrist. Yeah, and it's like
crazy.
And then you'll get a foul or something. And it's like, oh my goodness.
But if they say ready and you bend your wrist, you should get a false start.
I agree.
Totally.
So they shouldn't say wrist. They should just say warning or fall.
Totally. Yeah. Because it'll be like ready wrist, and sometimes you'll go on wrist right when they start to say wrist, and you're like, wow.
I had it.
That's what gets me. That's what gets me most. That's
remember my super match with Brennan, Zach?
Till, yeah.
My third round, I'm ready. They go ready, and then he said something, but it wasn't go. It was stop or something. So it was like ready, stop, and I fucking pinned him. And I'm like, what do you mean stop? You said ready. You can't say stop.
Yeah,
like,
after I hear ready, I'm ready. The next
pissed,
movement of their mouth, I hit.
Yeah, because I got him on a flash that round, and I got called back because he said I didn't say go. I said stop. I'm like, you don't go ready, stop. Like that makes no sense. Like, and he didn't.
Also, not an easy job being a ref. You know, you got to do 1,000 things on the moment.
Listen, I gave him a lot of slack because that was his first time ever really reffing, and he reffed a big, huge super match event. So that was a lot for the guy. So
he definitely learned how to ref in the battlefield.
Yeah. I know. I don't blame you on the ref.
But just like, also ref manipulation is super fucking good. Yeah. Like it's a super fun part of the sport, manipulating the refs.
No, I agree. It's part of the game.
It's oh yeah, for sure. Make him believe that you're doing what he's saying.
Well, sometimes they don't care.
And make him focus on something.
They just like saying it, and then you go, okay.
My hair's still enough.
Yeah.
As long as you seem like you're trying to fix the issue.
There's only one ref you can't get, and I tried everything. It is Dave Hicks. Have you ever had Dave Hicks ref you? He's a little short black guy. He's like an OG, like one of the best ever in our sport. He's a WAF ref. They call him Hicksy. But he's like, I moved my shoulder just a bit again. He goes, I told you shoulder. And then he'll foul me out. Like, he's really on it. I can't get away with shit with that guy.
Well, for tournaments, that's fine. But for super matches, it's you can't be that strict. Like, there's gonna be some room, and you gotta have to accept it. It's just like not pulling fully. Well, but as long as you're like within the parameters of what would be okay.
Mm-hmm. I like Mac because they don't care about the shoulders, and it's actually safer. You know, by squaring your shoulders and putting your elbow here, you're actually more inclined to get hurt than if you were just to be like at a, you know what I mean, like, you know, a safe angle.
Yeah,
you're safer like that.
But you could just move your arm out a little bit.
The way they make you
like with the square shoulders, you could just move your arm out a little bit, and you would be safe still.
Yeah. And if it's too much, you can let it go. And, you know what I mean, like. But I've seen guys get hurt because they're so square and they got their shit like, you know what I mean? And they're so square and then they get hurt because they get hit really fast and they can't adjust properly fast. Especially new guys.
But I kind of like pulling guys. I like pulling guys who wants to be really, really up like this because they have so many holes in their game. It's like all the doors are open. They have the one move that they're going for and it's so easy to spot it. Yeah. So when they really, really try and bunch up and they're almost vertical with their forearm like that, it's like, okay.
BLM style.
You lost this already, buddy. It's like, BLM, you have to be way stronger than me to beat me that way.
Yeah. Well, not only that, they're not going to out. It doesn't matter how much they try to post and whatever, your lever is probably going to be longer than theirs.
And after go, they don't have much options either. Like, you got your lane, and if your lane fails, you're kind of just exposed.
Yeah, and they're too tight.
Yeah.
So, but see, like a lot of people do punch up like this because like I have a short lever, so that's how I grab. And like I can go this way, but there's times where I've also I drive down.
Well, yeah, especially with your lever, but you have an advantage because you can come in and be posted right up where they're going to go whomp, and they're going to open me up and bring me down, right? So
but you can counter that. Like, if someone is really fucking posted like that, but you're still matching in webbing, like your knuckle is still, no, never ever drop your hand. Always keep your hand up. Just go lower with your arm, and when they go back, you just start going sideways.
I get it. So now
when they're like that, see if I can.
I know what you're saying.
So when they're like here, this posted, see if I can. Like, they're so open to getting pushed out. So instead of trying to match them on the top, you just twist.
Now you're angling them. You're getting them.
Yeah. So you're, instead of trying to go like up, you just push side and up. So you push them outside.
Yep. And not only that, now you're actually in a winning angle already where they're actually, I get it too.
Yeah. So you push them out here.
You're also stacking your bones like where Yeah. Oh yeah. If they hit, they're going to be hitting in, and it's going to go right into the pad through your elbow.
Yeah. You're cutting off 10-15% power immediately by just angling yourself a little bit.
I agree. And you know what? Some people probably would never fucking think of that. You know what I mean? So a little tip like that's a big one, right? So everyone listening, I hope you're listening to that. That's I got told the same thing early, but they didn't explain it to me that way. I was just told to look at their arm angle and make sure that I match it, so that way, when they drive, the power gets distributed down into the pad rather than towards the pin line. Yeah.
Like you have to have some indestructible elbow to be able to go side from this position, like with from here. Like you have to come forward with your shoulder, then you can go over.
And then you also got
there's a car alarm.
Is that your house? Someone breaking.
Yeah, see, like I'm very when I train, like my two strong attributes, I would say, are my back pressure, side pressure. So like I try to come back with as much back pressure and then apply my side, and like I also have a pretty good open hand lateral lock.
But I would say that as your back pressure is good, your side pressure once they're on your side is of course going to be stronger than their side pressure.
Yeah, they're sitting out here.
So if your back pressure was a little bit weaker, you would not be able to get that side pressure, as you would be way closer to them on the center table, which would give them the leverage advantage for the side. So I think your
with you, Cody,
main strength is the back pressure.
I think your second failing would be your arm power would supersede your wrist on the right hand. I don't know about the left, but
I'm just going to see if it's my car or my rental car.
For sure.
No, it's the guy parked just outside my window.
Oh, nice.
That guy.
Oh, shit. He's probably up freaking 7 floors up.
I don't know. I don't think there are 7 floors in this shitty motel.
That's fair.
You just need to go out there and start Hulk smashing.
I don't think I'll make more. Philip. I don't think I'll make more noise than this car does. So I think it's
a good alarm. I'll tell you right now. If I was a thief, I'd be pissed off at that car. I'd be like, this piece is too loud.
Yeah, and I mean the guy who has the car better fucking hear it, I think. So, well, I can't do anything about it. We're just gonna have to have that beat.
Hey, we'll get used to it.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it like loud?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh,
see?
There it is.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was a good beat.
Yeah.
I was about to start dancing to it.
What do you think,
Do you ever
Philip?
find that, like, when you're somewhere and
you think your long lost brother is going to be a good match for you? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you talking there, Cody.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, do you ever find yourself when you're like a really annoying sound happens and you're just like about to lose your shit and you just start bopping to the weird rhythm of the annoying sound?
Yeah, totally. Right before you lose your mind, you start to mesh with it. I was gonna say, Philip, your long lost cousin here, Josh Bellin.
Yeah.
That's me for a size comparison. This is me. This is the
I
tiny
don't have a picture. Here. I don't have a screen of you.
Oh, I couldn't see.
Yours is black.
Mine's black?
Yeah, it is for me too.
Yeah, it's
not supposed to be black. Everyone else watching can see it.
Okay, for me it's
I reset black. It. Is it back now?
No.
Wow, unfortunately.
I see it, Zach. I see you.
Brian can see me and everyone can. Cody and Philip can't. But I was saying Josh Bellin's his long lost cousin.
Yeah, him and Josh.
Yeah, I met Josh in Denver.
Nice.
So we took a picture together. When I'm gonna pull him, well, when he deserves it.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair. He'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So currently I'm just trying to pull up to climb. So for me to pull Josh, he needs to have a bigger win.
Mm-hmm.
Else
that's fair.
Because I mean, it's quite a long trip to Canada. So
yeah, no, it's true.
So,
would you go straight west or would you go east to get to Alberta?
I'd probably go straight west. I don't know. I'm not a pilot. I'm just a passenger.
Are you sure? I could have sworn.
I kind of look like a pilot, a fighter pilot.
I'd feel safe if I saw
would
you
fit.
I was going to say, I don't think making the fighter pilot plane's big enough for you.
No, he's got a stick in each hand. He just he flies the plane kind of like that.
Yeah. I'm the pilot and the co-pilot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In your once your wrist is feeling 100% and you're ready to go back at it, who would you say is your number one most wanted next pull?
Yeah, it's like between 3 people. I'd say it's the Turkish guy Efe Komik. Second one would be Corey West. Would be interesting, and Rickard Borkelman.
Yeah,
I think you beat Corey for sure on the right. I would favor you.
Yeah, still be a good fun match. I think most people would probably see me as the underdog in that one.
Corey did good against John. Like he did pretty good against John Brzenk. So I mean, yeah, I'd say Corey's right isn't that bad.
No,
I mean,
it's
his left
not
is
bad. I just think
amazing.
stylistically, the way Filip pulls, Corey is at a disadvantage.
I'd love to see that match though, because Corey's got definitely a different style for sure. It's not your normal. Like Filip would have probably a lot of fun training for Corey.
I've seen Corey have problems when he can't get anything though, and if you block him, I can see you getting no problems.
Yeah. So that would be those 3. I think would be on the top for like a match soon, and then Kurdecha, like getting that match with Kurdecha would be next in line, so to say.
Yeah, you knock out 2 of those 3, and then you go for Kurdecha. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also see like I want to be the underdog in every match because I want to climb the rankings.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna be I'm for East versus West matches. I'm just letting Robert decide, or Shisana.
Yep. You're not too old, Sheldon. Yeah, Sheldon is a strong mother figure from Alberta here that stopped pulling for 25 years, came back and won provincials and podiumed at nationals his first year back after 25 years.
Sounds like kind of like Tom Nelson in California.
Kinda, yeah. Tom Nelson, yeah. I kind of that's who I want. That's who I'm thinking. That's one day who I want to pull to try to break.
Tom Nelson.
It's Tom Nelson, yeah.
Yeah, but like Derek should have won that match.
Yes,
but he fouled himself out.
Yeah.
I mean that second round was kind of unfortunate for Derek.
Yeah, but see, Derek wasn't feeling comfortable, and he was trying. And even the way he was positioning, like Derek needs to be more active, I think. And I think he can't just train 2 months out of an event when he gets in a match. He's got to train. He's got to start making 12 months a year, thinking and like kind of live, eat, and breathe shit.
He's got the stature and the ability, you know.
In North America, easily he could be, but I just don't think he puts the effort in.
Looking at like a potential, if I could like take someone and just look at their makeup and everything, yeah, he's definitely got the potential. Now, he's not as young as everyone thinks. I think he's like 38, 39 now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
But, I mean, he's still got plenty of time in the sport. I mean, that's still nothing for arm wrestling, right?
Yeah. But Tom Nelson is kind of the gatekeeper, so that's who I set my sights on in about 18 months to a year. I would like to pull Tom Nelson because that's my trajectory. I'm a much lower than you. But, yeah, I have a trajectory of my own. But I started arm wrestling, too, at 43 years old, so...
Well, it's never too late for arm wrestling.
No.
So that's your gatekeeper. Zach, who would you say is your gatekeeper to the upper echelons in your weight class?
Probably Joseph Moranto right now. You do good against Moranto, or then you know you're.
I think Palco's in that boat almost too. Corey Wood, Cody
Moranto,
Wood.
he beat Palco, right?
He did.
And
yeah,
then
Moranto's number
lost.
1 in North America.
Yeah.
And then he lose the next fight?
No, he won against Cody Wood. He came back. Yeah, he was losing and he came back and won it.
That was a really good. Like Cody did very, very good that match.
Was that on the Knuckles Up, that match?
No, that was East versus West actually.
Okay,
yeah.
Oh man.
Because I remember Cody pulled someone in at Knuckles Up.
He did. He did.
Yeah, Cody pulled.
He won that match.
Matthias Schlitt, the Hellboy guy.
Yeah, that's right. He did, and he won.
Yeah, convincingly also.
I couldn't remember his name.
Matthias
Schlitt. He's from, where is he from? Where is he from? Germany?
Germany, yeah.
Okay.
But at the same time, when
isn't really any of those guys though. Those I'd say Cody Wood, Joseph Moranto, maybe Kevin Palco. Yeah, those are kind of the gatekeepers.
I kind of consider.
But that is heavier than me. That is heavier. They don't do lighter than 165. Lighter than 165 doesn't exist on the big screen. So
yeah, you just have to put on some muscle.
At the same time, that like when I think of like those guys, to me, like they've all pulled on the elite East versus West stage. I would consider those like elite guys. Usually, when I just my personal belief.
Sorry, what was your question? I thought you meant your question was a gatekeeper to the elite.
That's
what I thought you meant.
Like my gatekeeper is Tim Lewis. Now going to be if I beat Tim Lewis on the left hand, I'm now I'm at a point where I can start facing people that are going to get close to.
Oh, okay. I would say at that point, like probably like Dustin Leach, maybe what's that guy's name? Alexander Koshadze. I know he's a little heavier, but those guys would be like maybe one step down.
Yeah.
Like,
and how far out from them are you?
Not very.
I had a match with Dustin Leach not long ago. It was 3-2, so it was a close match.
3-2, and you had some things that went against you. That match, you run it back, it could go either way.
So I feel like I'm right near there when I'm trained up and ready for a match type of thing.
And how far from, let's say, Cody Wood or Joseph Moranto is Leach?
Maybe a level or two.
Yeah, I wouldn't say more than 2. I wouldn't say more than 2 levels.
I wouldn't say more than 2.
I wouldn't even be surprised if he somehow pulled off a win somehow.
Yeah, Dustin's a multi-time Canadian national champion. He's really good. Yeah, he's really good.
If he can find a sticking point in a match, he's in that match. So I mean, but I would say he'd be the underdog for sure. Though I wouldn't say he'd be the favorite.
Yeah, they're frame pullers. They really put their limbs and their everything on the line when they pull. So
that's
very
for the
aggressive.
Lighter guys.
Yeah, very aggressive. Like starting like this, very strong. Like my whole arm is cramped up from arm wrestling.
Willing to go and break arm positions and to hold it.
That doesn't work for us fat guys.
No, break.
Because if you go in arm break and you start going, you're gonna leave your arm behind.
I agree.
Yeah, I tried to go head on against him. It didn't work. He fucking floored me.
But the more I arm wrestle, the more I see it as movement, timing, positions, than actual strength. Like, of course, strength is super fucking important. If you're not strong, you're not going to be good, even if you're moving correctly. But I think like the gap of strength can be quite large with precise movements and timings and angles. You could still, like, when you grip up with someone who's much weaker than you, but you let them get into position, like in a competition, they would not get that position.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not that much raw power that comes into it in the end.
No, you're right.
It's a lot about timing and picking the right strategy for the right moment.
Yeah.
You can't put into visualize, like you can't visualize, like, or put into words the complex pressures that are changing in 1 second. You could change the pressure 5 times. You can't explain that. You know, the hands move in 17 different ways, and pressure went from top of your knuckle down to your wrist to your palm to your top knuckle. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Those are all happening. There's so many things happening in a short period of time that it can get very technical. As long as if you know what you're doing, you can get into a bit of like a strategy. If you don't know what you're doing, it all jams together. You know?
Yeah. But we've had all three of us on the show. We've had matches where we've beaten people that we can't beat in practice. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm
always losing.
No way. You know.
I'm always losing in practice.
Yeah.
If you're not losing in practice, you're not practicing right.
There's been a couple guys in slow pulls that I genuinely can't. They just beat me. Like, you know what I mean? They just they have more raw horsepower, and I'm just being opened up and stuff. But then I one guy and never pinned him once in practice. He always got me in a hook, always got me on my bicep and pinned me. Once we had a match, I beat him 4-0.
Same here. There's a guy that I like. Sure, when I actually tried in training, I've pinned him.
Yeah.
But he has like 100, well, or let's say 50 pins to 5 in practice.
Yeah.
But we faced twice in tournaments, and every time I pull him there, I pop his wrist like it's air.
Yeah.
But in training, it feels like it's concrete.
Yep, because it's just slow pulling, right? It's like
yeah. So you let them, and also you start in a little bit of a supinated position, and you let him get a little bit deeper grip, and you don't climb as high in the hand in the setup, and you're like okay with being in a kind of a shitty position, and then all of a sudden he feels super fucking strong.
Yep.
And then when you do your things, your setup, your tricks, your like ducking and rising the thumb, and all of a sudden you just like, what? Whoa, there was nothing there.
Well, the main thing I try to do now, and Sean helped me with, a few people helped me with, well, Sean really, is I just try to make sure my thumb pad's higher than the other person's. That's it. I try to be resting on, I always try to rest on my opponent's thumb pad now when I set up. Like
I only care about this knuckle. That's the only thing I care about.
Okay. Well, I'm such a thumb guy, right? Like my hand, I have a small hand compared to you, so yeah.
I'm also a thumb guy, but the thing is that if I have that knuckle position, there is not much that's going to stop me.
Yeah, because you're blocking, and then they can't get over your hand to top roll you because you're blocking with it. Yeah.
And you can also easily create space in your wrist this way, so you're not going to get hooked either.
Yeah, that's Jared Freeman. That's my son-in-law. Yeah, that's how he pulls. Very good at blocking high and then creating space. Yeah, it's not my pulling style because like I said, I'm a big guy, but I'm not blessed with a very large hand. I have a really thick hand, but not a large hand.
And what Jared does too is he there's basically two ways to arm wrestle. You can be the one who's the aggressor, and you can be the one who's also the aggressor, or you could be the one who's the
he's more of the
reactive. You can be reactive or the aggressor, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can either attack people or you can let them attack themselves.
Well, it's like you're still attacking, but you're defensively attacking.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was trying to find the right word for it. Like you're
still attacking for position. Reactive. You're just not but like reacting. I understand what you mean. It's just
it's
like
not the right word.
Bother me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because reacting would mean that you would respond
every time they make a move. Then you make the move.
Yeah. But sometimes you have to make the move, or all the time you should
reactive,
have your move.
Reactive pulling, as in you still have your plan.
Yeah,
you're changing your plan as they go. Yeah.
Yeah, and like
you really hard to do though.
I train it all the time, so it's hard for me not to do it.
Oh, I've been training it for years. I used to really suck at it, but because of pulling with Jared and Dakota and stuff, I learned I have to, because there's going to be moments where when they go to advance, that if I let them advance a bit, I could actually create a pocket and create a hole and take more than they get.
Well, it's baiting and trapping too.
Yeah, it's trapping too. But yeah, you got to almost not take a back step, but you got to almost I'm not good at explaining it.
I see it like this. If let's say you both go for a top roll, and you're kind of like in a stalemate, where none of you really wants to move. Because if you move, probably both are gonna pop their wrists, and you're gonna go into the double kings.
Yeah.
But when you're in that position, where you are close and you're fighting, like just a little forward movement, a little bit, or like you go forward and you lift your thumb, and then you can pull back, and then you go forward again and twist, and micro movements are, in my opinion, 100% of the times better than not doing them.
I agree. And then once you get enough where you know you have enough, then you can make an offensive move.
And another thing that I'm realizing a good component to it is you don't use as much energy as the other guys somehow. I'm not sure how it works, but you're conserving energy at the same time.
Yeah, but I think it's also because your attacks in that point, what I'm talking about, are movements. You are exerting the same amount of like wrist power or pronation power constantly, but you are using movements. And you're not going for the pin, because when you go for the pin, when you are that close, the closer you come to the pin, you're going to get turned over, or you're going to pop your wrist, because you're adding a movement sideways for a pin when you don't have the control. So that's why, like, keep rising, keep doing little bumps to the side, but not like hits, not going for a pin, just to get that little extra
that centimeter, and then eventually you got locked in where there's no way he's going to break through it. Then you can go for the pin. So
instead of fighting for so much side, but sometimes if you lose a little bit, like if that guy does that better than you, then maybe a weird ass side hit.
It back off. To get him kind of off center.
Because the way Jared does it's usually on the B side that he's doing this. Like after the go, he'll be on the B side.
He does
do all this from the B side.
Yeah, he does a swing out, and then he just makes these little, and he does it good, and he's got a good climb. So he eventually, and he's controlling with this knuckle, right? When he does, it's really weird how he does it. But he also floats these in a way where he can control with his bottom fingers as well.
Like, it's a very advanced technique for sure.
Puller. Yeah, really good defensive puller.
Yeah, you got to switch. You got to switch between low and high points. As soon as they go for the side hit, if you're in this position, you gotta put some low pressure as well to stop the pronation.
Quick question for you. I don't know if you have an answer for this, because it's probably nothing you've ever had to worry about. I have very, very small hands, like very small hands. Sorry, I have to charge my phone right now. Super small hands.
That's good for certain pictures.
Hey, stack it. No, the thing is, whenever I go low, it's a detriment. Going low just kills me every time. As soon as I go low, it's over. It's like hitting the kill switch.
Like pressure low
my finger length.
low?
My big finger is maybe, I don't know, 3 inches maybe. I don't have any. As soon as I go low, I lose all of my wrap around the person. So I go from having some wrap to like no wrap.
But do you mean low hand position, or do you mean low pressure?
Low with my hand.
So don't do that.
Okay. So quick question then. If I maybe climb too much, so I've almost climbed out of their hand too much?
There's no such thing.
Well,
there's no such thing as climbing too much.
So here's the problem. My hand is so small, the more I climb, the more grip they get around my hand and wrist, to the point where if I'm up really high in someone's hand sometimes, they're so wrapped around my hand, they're like grabbing around my wrist, like completely almost grabbing themselves.
Yeah, but are you still top rolling at that point?
Trying.
Because otherwise you're don't.
Okay.
Once you have the hand there, once you have that, just get your shoulder behind and press. Okay. Because you don't probably, if you are almost out of their hand and you still can't pin them with a top roll, shoulder commitment and go inside and come on top of them. Because if they are here, let's see if I can show. If they are here and you still can't pin them, if they are here, you still can work on rotating them over by hitting inside, going back out, hitting inside, going back out, just slowly turning their thumb over.
Okay.
Or you keep climbing and then you just go in, but you cannot over commit to the top roll. I think that's my problem. If you end up here,
I get too far that I can't go into the press.
Then you're over committed and you can't stand up before they can put their shoulder behind.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So it's too much. I would say, just by listening, I would say too much overcommitment to a certain way.
No, that sounds about right.
Usually that's a good way to open doors for your opponent.
I used to do that. I'd overcommit, and they would dump my riser, and then I could never come back.
Well, like you were saying, Philip, you can never climb too much. So in my mind, I'm like, I just got to keep climbing, and then I'll be able to top roll. And but then it got to a point where they gained control.
No, but you can't try and pin too much. Like if you can keep climbing in the center, and you are still connected with the shoulder, because as soon as you hit this way, you disconnect your shoulder. So when you're here, you don't have any shoulder left to commit. So if you can't pull with this side pressure that you have from internal rotation there, which is very, very poor in most people or everyone, you have to come back up, get some shoulder commitment, and bring back the side pressure from the shoulder, in my opinion.
No, for sure. I've tried many things, but
so
I will give that.
So that's what I did wrong with Terrence Offerman.
That's the other thing too, Zach. You also always try to avoid going to the straps if possible.
Of course.
See, I'm the opposite. I want the strap.
I'm really good outside the strap. I don't know why. I'm just really good outside the strap.
He is really good outside the strap, but I think
really strong fingers, maybe? I don't know.
Your hand.
But the thing is, if you're pulling people that hold on to you, like, you're not going to face that the same way once you get to the next level.
Yeah, they won't.
Like, getting people to hold on to you without the strap in elite arm wrestling is pretty much fucking impossible.
I do train the strap.
It's like Tobias Barong.
Like, I'm always training strap, and like I'm good in the strap, but yeah, I do shoot for non-strap if I can.
Yeah. Vitaly Laletin and Tobias Barong, those guys are the guys who actually can grip you and make it hard, almost impossible to slip.
Yeah, you break your thumb, right? Or they'll break fingers, or
Yeah. But also, because one thing you can do if you're pulling without a strap, and when you can fail, is when you undercommit to the slip.
Yes.
So you're doing this, but you don't hit as hard as you can sideways just to get out. Like when you hit, you have to. Yeah, if they have time to regrip, you can really.
I had it happen to me because I don't like slipping because it hurts. Every time, because I told you about my wrist. So my wrist is so tight, I don't like slipping because it hurts. So I tend to not want to slip. So sometimes I've done that where I've overcommitted. Now my riser's been dumped and I'm in trouble, and they're holding, right? So then I get pinned. You're right. When you're going to slip, you got to really commit to it and just rip it.
Yeah.
Get it out of there.
But usually in high level arm wrestling, both if you're both top rolling, it's not going to be
a 99.9.
And even if they're hooking, it's 99.9% going to be a slip anyways, because
it almost always ends in the strap.
Yeah, because you go into the same place. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and if they try and hold on, they're going to burn themselves.
Everybody keeps asking over and over again, what do you think about this left-hand match with Devin and Vitaly?
Well, I think it's so hard to predict that one, but like you don't know what shape Devin is going to come in.
I know,
and I mean, he's going to for sure be in his best shape ever. But on left arm, is it going to be enough?
I don't know.
Vitaly
so I do believe Vitaly would kind of be
favored,
but I also think that seeing Vitaly versus Michael Todd, kind of gives Devin greater chances because Vitaly made a lot of mistakes versus Michael Todd. And if he makes those mistakes versus Devin, I think Devin will capitalize. Because Devin will not be as compromised in his position, I think, as Michael Todd is.
Michael Todd's willing to give away too much position to get what he wants, and where Devin's going to protect.
And Michael Todd has two lanes: a flop press and a king's move. That's how he has to go. So if he's coming up with the king's move, he's coming in for the flop. Where Devin can do everything.
He doesn't flop, but he does.
And shoulder roll.
A press.
Shoulder roll press.
Shoulder roll, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
But also Michael Todd's shoulder roll is not that strong.
That's why he weighs
it's fast. super fucking fast.
Yeah. I told everyone he was going to.
But I'm not going to say it's not strong. I'm just saying it's not as strong as.
Yeah, you make strength different ways. Speed is one way, and raw power.
There's a reason he doesn't pull it out till the last round. Like when he's up 2, he'll pull it out on the 3rd round. You can almost guarantee if he's pinned you twice, he's coming in for a shoulder fucking roll.
Yeah.
It's predictable.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I mean, if he's already pinned you twice, you're probably not going to stop it.
Yeah, but it could have been Warriors. But the second, he will go for the kill when you're tired, when he feels he's trained.
Yeah. But that's like the difference between Michael's King's move and Devon's King's move is that I think Devon King's move is not as compromised. Even though Michael's King's is in a way stronger.
Has a harder lock. It has a harder lock.
Yeah, it's a harder lock, but he has less purchase. Because he can be
look
like
at him and Georgie. Look at Georgie. He was in a fucking terrible position against Georgie.
Michael just fully pronates and just lets it you pull on his pronate, like through his pronator. Like
but it's not even like, this is just my view, but it's not even fully pronated. He's not fully. He almost gets turned over, but then he. But once he almost gets turned over, he reacts by throwing himself down. So he will be in like almost fully supinated position, but it's locked there because he is with his frame. He's pronating.
Yeah, that's right. And he uses it to gain again. And he doesn't ever fully. You're right. He doesn't give it like fully pronate because he uses it to regain as he's like kind of. So by not fully activating the pronator, he can engage it when he needs it. Like when the guy's thrusting, he'll add it like a centimeter more pronation. I know what you're saying.
So that's just my view of how he pulls. Because I'm thinking like, I want to pull Michael someday, so I gotta figure out. what I gotta do.
Well, you gotta attack his riser for one, and you gotta try to stretch him out. I think that's why they climb. They do the slow game, and then eventually, or if your cup is like Levon level, you could just break his pronation with your cup.
Look what Hermes did. I think Hermes showed how you do it.
I don't think Michael's top roll. This is being said with I haven't pulled him. It's just what I see when he pulls other people. Like he sets the trap, and if you fall for it, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're really, really fucking fucked if you fall for the trap. If you try to pin him, it's over.
Yeah,
you have to micro adjust all the time to get way on top of. But I don't think for me personally, let's say our strength levels would be the same, just for the theory. I think I would get his riser quite easily because of leverage advantages. But to not lose that going sideways later, you got to do a lot of micro adjustments without letting him, because you can't be too passive either. Because if you're too passive, he's going to come in with his shoulder.
Yeah,
he's trying to climb the stairs. You're trying to go down them, or vice versa. So every step he takes, you got to make sure you take it.
Vitaly did it ugly. But he pinned him the one round without the strategy. He actually just basically used his leverage.
He flop pressed him one round. Hey,
yes,
that was a gnarly flop press.
I mean, Vitaly did actually beat Michael the ugliest way. Like Hermes did.
Yeah, Hermes was clean. It wasn't fast, but it was clean.
That's why I think that Devon has a greater chance because of that match, even on the left.
Yeah.
But I would still have to say, just because of recent matches, I would have to say that Vitaly should be the favorite. I would say that Devon should be the underdog, but I would not be surprised if he wins, like at all. It's not like I'm going to sit there, wow, I never thought this could happen. So
I got Vitaly favorite, but I think that Devin might surprise people. You know what? He was number one. He's one of the only people to ever be ranked number one in the world, right and left. Right? I mean, he's and
for super heavyweight men. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, and he also you gotta look at it like this too. He focused on the right so hard, and his left still did pretty good. Like it wasn't the top 10, but it was pretty decent, right? And now that he's shutting his left equal with his right, I mean, I don't know. His table IQ, his mastery, his fuckery in the setup, his fucking head games, he might he might surprise us all. And if he wins on the left, I promise you he's winning on the right.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're pulling
that would be. But I also think that Vitaly is way stronger on his right than he is on his left.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah.
But I do believe that Devin is even way stronger.
I know. I do on the right. I think Levon's the only one. And I think Levon was just a case of that extra 4% strength just proves that it feels like 100% extra, right? Because people don't realize in arm wrestling, 1% difference could be like the difference between you just pinning me and me giving you a match. 1% is a lot on the arm wrestling table, especially at a certain level, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But like just to put it, me and Connor McKenzie, I was pulling when I first met him, and he was pulling me. He was just holding me in center like nothing. Yeah. I think it's 8 months later, I beat him and I took his place at second best 100 kg left hand in over.
Yeah. And that's where I come back to. I don't think strength is the number one thing. Yeah. I think positioning, angling, strategy is usually more important than strength. But if you talk about like, how can I fill my different cups with what I have? If you pour everything into strength, so you can bicep curl 200 kg and you can wrist curl 180 kg on one hand, of course, technique is not going to matter at all because you could just close your hand and it's done. But if you do 74 kg on pronation or if you do 65 kg on pronation, it doesn't matter. Because I pulled a guy, he did 78 kg on a pronation lift.
Yep.
And I could turn him over like nothing with precise movements.
Yep.
His pronation on the table was super fucking weak.
Yep.
Because he did not know how to protect it. He did not know how to apply it. Like he could try pulling as much as he wanted this way, but he was just pulling straight into the middle of my palm.
Yeah.
And it's like, good luck to turning my wrist backward that way.
Yeah.
If you cannot apply that pressure on the top of the fingers, if you can't get connected to that, you're going to be pulling into concrete. It's not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
That's why the little adjustments, like if you grip someone like this, or if you grip someone like this, is a 25% strength difference with your hand positioning just by a 1/4 inch of your coverage.
Because it was leverages, right? It's just like jujitsu, right? Jujitsu is the same thing. They use leverage to submit you. On the table, we're using leverages, so it's like it's being smart in how to get the best leverage advantage. And like you said, one little movement that changes the leverage could be a 25% deduction in your strength because I've cut you off. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Like if you were to move a rock, it weighs 300 kg. Would you take a guy who could lift 300 kg for one rep? Or would you take a guy who could lift 50 kg for one rep, but he has a fucking crowbar lever iron that he could just roll it with?
Yeah, I take the guy that can just roll with it.
Yeah. So just like if you have if you can apply your leverage, strength factor reduces immensely.
I agree.
But you have to be able. But there is also like if the strengths are similar, like it's everything. But if the strengths are way apart, then of course you're going to be able to shut one down with just strength. Because in my opinion, I think that Leonidas is very close or even way stronger than Devin in a lot of movements.
Yeah.
But there is no chance for him to apply that strength on the table versus Devin. Zero.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. And I think, you know what? The fact he got so butthurt over that loss, it kind of blows my mind. Because, like, he did awesome. He gave John Brzenk a war. He beat Schoolboy. I think he bit more than he could chew pulling Devin, but he shouldn't have been upset with that. Devin's done that to bigger named arm wrestlers than Leonidas. And Leonidas, for how long he's been in the sport, he should have just took the experience, right? I know he's coming back now, but I think he's got so much potential for our sport. He's just got to keep pulling, because, like you said, he is so strong. When he figures out, like you said, go to the palm of my hand, it's going to be a wall. You get out of my fingers. Well, now you got, you can open me up.
Yeah.
Once he figures out all the little intricacies and the angles, and he starts learning how to connect that strength to the table, Leonidas could be in the top 5 in the world.
Yeah, I don't really like top 5.
Well,
I think he lacks a lot of. Because he lacks a lot of frame, so he's not going to be able to apply the leverage.
I agree.
But he would for sure in 115 be a very, very big threat.
That's what I meant. Yeah, a lower weight class.
Yeah.
So how do you think this match with freaking Brian Shaw will go?
Well, that's interesting.
I have I don't know. I can't say anything about it currently. But let's just say I have a very, very, very good reason to believe that Brian is going to win.
Yeah. Well, he's training with the right people to learn right now, so that's going to help him. Brian,
who's the right people he's training with now?
Yeah, he's got someone that just went there. He's just on his way there now to train with Hermes. Is I think going there. So
is he going in April? Or?
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe I might be off. Yeah, you're right. I think
no, but he did just train with Brad Grundy.
Yeah, Brad
Grundy is good.
He's smart puller. Yeah, very smart. And you pulled Grundy, you beat him. But would you give Grundy? He wants that one back. He's got to earn it.
He's never going to get it back. Even if I give him the match, he's not going to have a chance.
No,
buddy. He's never getting the win. He can get a match, but he's never getting the win.
Nice. I love that. Yeah. Because I know that one bugged him. But the thing is I know he did have some excuse. Good, he didn't use them, but I know he had a couple excuses. I mean, because of but I don't know. That was such a dominate. Yeah, and you've gotten better. Yeah, it'd be. I think he's gonna have to work hard for that one. Yeah,
I don't think that the Grundy that is out right now is prime Grundy, but
Prime pulled Matt. I know that the prime.
Yeah, prime Grundy is when he pulled Matt. How do you think? I know you beat him, and you probably will still say you beat him, but how much more difficult do you think a prime Grundy would have been compared to the one that you?
It'll be 30 seconds.
It was 5 months apart, I think. So I pulled him 5 months after he pulled Matt.
I thought you just pulled after he had quit for a little while.
He pulled Matt, I think 5 months before he pulled me.
Okay.
So I don't think it would make a difference between prime or not prime.
Yeah. For some reason in my brain, I was thinking you guys pulled because he had kind of retired there for a little bit. He said he was going to go focus on school. 2
month retirement.
But I noticed that
was a good one.
I don't think that the Grundy right now that's out there right now is as strong as even when you pulled him.
Right now, he seems very strong. I think when you see him when he faced the BLM, that was the left hand, and I pulled Brad's left hand in Norway, just in training, but it was in Norway his left was not very strong. So I think he's gotten quite a lot stronger, and if his left is getting stronger, his right is probably also getting stronger.
Yeah. I just haven't seen much from him, so that might be why I'm thinking that way.
I would love to see a match with Brad now. I would even like to see I wouldn't mind seeing that match, but I think it sounds very harsh to Ryan, but I think Brad deserves a little bit higher strength guy.
Brad has really proved himself, so that is fair. It's up to Brad. Yeah, Brad was saying he wants that match.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, Brad definitely. It would be on Brad's decision.
Yeah, because I think Brad. If I know there are no rankings except for the top 10s, but I still do rank Brad Grundy higher than Ryan Bowen. Because he beat
he has
Pablo,
wins on
he
some
beat
crazy
Matt
guys.
Mask, he beat
right,
and Ryan Bowen has no wins on anyone right now, really.
I agree. But what do you think? So you're talking about Ryan Bowen and Grundy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And currently, Ryan has been in quite of a downward spiral in his matches. And I'm not trying to shit on him, but like you have to go by results when you think about matchups. And I definitely see Brad as the guy to accept the match or not, because I don't think it's I don't think it's up to Ryan to decide that match.
It's up to Brad. But Brad did make a video, and he said that he'd be fine proving who the better ginger is, and that
yeah. So then, of course, I would be interested in seeing the match. But if I bet money, I would definitely bet on Brad.
I'd bet on Brad too.
I would see him as a big favorite.
There's two matches I'd like to see with Ryan Bowen. Would be Grundy or I forget his name, but he just beat Paul Lynn.
Bogdan Stoika.
The Stoika rematch.
Yeah, but I think
I don't think that's a match at all, to be honest, because Bogdan is like 95 kg and Ryan is like 115 minimum.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd have to come down to meet him at 95, obviously.
They said 105 they would try to do.
Yeah, I was going to say they should meet at 105. Middleweight.
But losing 10 kg or gaining 10 kg is like he's still going to be 95.
Yeah. That's true.
Like if you have 2 months to prep, like unless you are seriously enhanced, and even if you're seriously enhanced,
you can't put on that much raw muscle that quick.
You have to do it slower. It has to be over a year, and it has to be gradual, and you still have to be enhanced.
So catch
going
weight
up an entire weight class,
it's a little bit weird. I mean, even versus Nugo now, he's I think the catch weight is 100.
Yeah, it's 100. Yeah.
Yeah. So and Bogdan is not going to be 100 kg.
No.
So I don't think I do believe Bogdan would beat Ryan still, or not still, but I think Bogdan would beat Ryan right now. I think so, because Bogdan is crazy good.
Oh, he's done it right. You know what? And you know
what? To be fair, Bogdan was crazy good when he lost to Bowen. Like I follow Bogdan.
Look at the matchup right.
Bad, really.
He wasn't strong.
He wasn't that strong, and he was also dumb because he tried to top roll him, even though it didn't work. And if you listen to Devin's rules, never fight a losing battle, never hold on. Like, why would you keep going for that same thing when it failed?
Yeah, he did. He wasn't in the right headspace that day. He wasn't strong enough. Yeah, I agree.
And the people Bogdan has beaten after he lost, he hasn't really lost anything after he pulled Ryan. He's been like winning for 3 years straight.
And pulling with good people. He's got good training partners. He's got around him. Yeah. See, Otto was training with them all last couple of days. Yeah. That's that golden hands dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that Otto guy's crazy.
He's good too. So, he's an up and coming. Yeah.
So it's not to trash on Ryan, but it's like I think Ryan should have a win under his belt before he can challenge someone who just beat Paul Lynn or
I thought it was
of course you can always challenge, but I mean deserving the match, so to say.
Yeah. It was a little disrespectful because the thing is, but you can't blame him for being an opportunist either. So like he's seen Bogdan beat Paul Lynn and he's like, I beat Bogdan. But it almost seemed like shitting on Bogdan, like like let him enjoy his win. And, just because you beat him at 75 or 80 kg doesn't mean that it's the same now, right? Like,
no.
Yeah. So,
yeah. And Bogdan has proven himself to be a lot stronger now.
Oh, yeah.
But Ryan might be a lot stronger now, but he has yet to prove it. Like he pulled Materangi in the last man standing thing.
Pinned in there at first though by Mete.
Yeah, but Materangi has like 2 rounds in him.
Yeah, that's what happened. So he pinned Ryan 6 times or 4 times before Ryan pinned him.
No, Ryan got 8 wins. Matt Tarangi had 2.
Matt Tarangi won the first couple pulls. Yeah.
Yeah. So he has like 2.
It was 2 to 8. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You're right. He gets tired fast. He blows up quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think Brad and Materangi pulled, didn't they?
At Arm Wars.
I'm not sure. I might be wrong here, but I'm 100% sure that Brad would beat Materangi.
Yeah, me too.
So if
I don't remember.
And I pulled with Brad a lot in training, and that guy doesn't get tired.
Yeah. He's just a smart puller. Yeah.
So it's like I don't see how Ryan would beat Brad right now.
Yeah.
I do think that they need to get Brad Grundy on more Mac events. I mean, not Mac events, sorry, but more EW events.
They will. They will.
Yeah.
He's just coming back. Remember? Real quick, it's I want to say happy birthday to Bree.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday, Bree.
Right now. She's drinking with her sister, but yeah. Thank you. I'll let her know. Let her know. Yeah, my daughter's birthday today. She's 24 years old.
24 years old. Nice.
Yep. 24 years young. Yep.
How does it feel being a grandpa?
Good. I just became a grandpa. Yeah, it's been
congratulations.
Yeah, but it's been awesome. Yeah, grandpa was awesome. It's actually, I thought it would make me feel old and shitty, but it didn't. It made me feel really good. And yeah, it's weird. It's like that's my little replacement now. So. Yeah.
And like the best part is you get all the good parts of it,
and none of the bad.
And when the bad parts come, you just go, "Here, Mom."
Yeah. That's what I did today. It took a big Oren took a big pooper, and I was like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Here."
You did it for her. She can do it for him.
I cleaned your butt. Here you go. I'm not doing it anymore.
Have fun.
But actually, he's got a little grip on him too. And actually, we're gonna we're gonna try to get him to like arm wrestling because I think if they start young, they could be very, very, very.
You got to give him 100% chance to be the best arm wrestler in the world. So if he looks back, he can say, "They gave me the chance and I took it," or he can say, "At least they gave me the chance."
So that's Josh Bellin in the picture in the middle there, Philip.
Yeah.
Actually, did you know he screwed up? Did you know he almost beat Brad Grundy in Colorado?
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah, he had him, and for some reason, Brad's hand was starting to open up. Like Josh got him, and then Josh went, "Let's try hook," and he fucking went into a hook, and then Brad's like, "Thank you," and then pinned him. Yeah. He didn't realize that he was buckling Brad's hand. Yeah, and he would have had the match, and he ended up fucking going into a hook, and then Brad was able to come back and beat him. Yeah.
Hopefully he learned from that mistake.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. A friend of ours, Miles Hutton, he did that once. You remember the City Slickers, Zach? He's pulling this guy Vladimir, and he gets right out on his hand, and he's got him. And you know what he does? Let's hook now. And then he got dragged across and pinned. I was like, I just scratching my head. I'm like, what would make you do that? I think it's because it stopped. So he was thinking in his head, I'll go to a hook and finish him that way or something.
I asked Miles what happened. He said that Vlad's cup was so insane he could only hold it off so long. That from the go he could hit it, and then he could just feel Vlad cupping him back in.
Maybe. But it didn't look that way. It looked like he had everything, and he went like this and shot it around into the hook. I was like,
I think maybe he knew he was about to lose it, so he maybe shot in to get a better position first.
I think he stopped it and he wasn't gaining, and he just made a bad decision. That's what I really think.
So I did ask him about it. He was saying, that basically last second he did shoot or something.
Listen, I used to
because he could just feel that he was losing it.
No, you're right. I used to make that mistake. If I didn't get the pin and it stopped, I used to just panic, I didn't like it stopping. Because I felt like, okay, I've given you everything, and now you've stopped.
Especially if you feel like they're getting a good load on your hand too. Right?
Yep. So I used to always panic, and I go into that press, and that's how I blew my elbow apart. Right?
Actually, that's one of my favorite things. Is I find I know a lot of times people are helping. It happens in practice, or when people are watching your match and they're like, do this, do that, and you're like, I'm fucking trying, and you can't do like.
I'm
It
doing that
sometimes happens
100%.
when we were training with Matt, and Matt would be telling me to do something. And I'm like, I'm trying. You're too damn strong for me.
Yeah, no, Matt does that to me all the time, and I'm like, "What do you mean? I can't fucking do anything." And then I do it. He goes, well, that feels better. I'm like, okay, yeah. I have a hard time.
Sometimes it's also too late to do it.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. If you've lost all.
If you had done it earlier, then maybe it would have worked.
I know what you mean. It's just that his wall's up so good, and he's so blocking now, and now it's just like, yeah, now you're right. You have to get it. You have to get it, like when it's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Yeah. No, it's weird because I've seen people, that I would never think, like Victor and Greg Deneen. That's going to be a match.
That's going to be a deadly match.
Yeah, Victor Beloff versus Greg. Greg Deneen's like a super powerful dude that lives here, and
is it a right arm match or left?
Left arm.
Jesus, Victor, what a.
I know, but you know what
brave
Greg
soul.
Like
Victor's a brave soul.
Yeah, Greg. Oh my. But anyway,
Victor loves the challenge, man.
But Victor's going to be trying to expose him on the setup and the go, right? So
if anyone can do it, it would be Victor, man, 100%.
Yeah. Greg has such a big hand. He has one of the biggest hands I've ever felt.
It's one of the strongest hands I've ever.
He's one of those guys you grip up with him and you're like, there's bionics in here.
Has he pulled Matt Mask?
Yeah.
Can he handle Matt's hand?
Hand's close to the same length as Matt's, like close, but it's like Greg's 3 times as thick.
Yeah, Greg's is thicker. Yeah.
But who wins the hand when they pull?
Matt.
Oh, I think Matt
wins.
I think Matt wins. Yeah. But yeah, it's not I mean, Greg is super strong, but his level is like he doesn't pull a lot, right? Like he trains, and he goes to some practices, but I don't think for a long time. I think up until I'd say the last year, I don't think he ever trained full time all the time. Like, you know what I mean? He was just off and on. So I think it'd be good now if he just. I always say to people though, if you really want to be the best, why don't you just make it part of your life? Like, why train for 2 months before a match and do nothing for 4 months? I don't understand that logic. Like, how do you ever think you're going to excel and be the best? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of people with that mentality.
Consistency is key. You got to be consistent.
Yeah,
and but it's also like a lot of people, in my opinion, train way too hard.
Yeah, that happens too, though. You're right.
And then they train way too hard for way too long, and then they break down.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes. Yeah, because there were I see guys in Sweden in the clubs or in Denmark in the clubs, like they get ripped open 65 times in the practice.
Ooh, yeah.
And all I can think is, dude, you're not going to get stronger today. You're going to get weaker today.
Yeah.
And next time you're coming, you're going to be here Thursday again. That's in 3 days.
Yeah.
And you're going to be way weaker, so you're going to get ripped up 85 times.
Yeah.
And you're never going to be able to recover, and your body's not going to be able to get that connection of actually holding something instead of
just
opening up. Yeah.
So, you're right. The memory, and not only that, your tendons they have to heal, right? They get small little tears, and then you heal them, and you build on that, right? And and I agree. I used to overtrain. I used to think if I beat myself down when I deloaded, I'd just come back a superhuman. But really, it's not really like that. Like, it's better to do smaller damage and give yourself healing, and then smaller damage, but more often rather than get really damaged and then now
Yeah.
No, I agree, and I think it takes a long time to learn that because I think we all start and we think. I think it's just a mentality thing, right?
And it's also because it's so fucking fun to pull.
It is.
So it's hard to hold back when you are having so much fun.
Yeah, that's another.
I know every time I visit a club for training that's not in Denmark or the usual places, I'm staying way too long. I'm training way too hard.
Hey, Katie.
But when I'm in my the regular places, I'm just there for an hour and a half, and then I'm out.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
So
Well,
Like, we pulled that.
like Devin's one of the few people that can go and train for 4 hours and pull 200-300 people and never stop.
I'm not that guy. Yeah.
But
it's also like
if when you're
it's also with Devin there. We don't know if he would be stronger if he trained more conventional.
No, you're right. You're right.
So,
well, yep.
And it's hard to argue because he's so fucking good and he's so fucking strong. So you can't really put an argument forward where you're gonna say, like, if you try more conventional style pulling or more conventional style training, but also his elbows are fucked and like all he can do is arm wrestle really. So I mean, I see it from his point of view. With what he can do is probably good for him. But like, if people try to replicate that, they're doing themselves a disservice.
I agree. But I also disagree. Even though I'm nobody, in my opinion, shit. And you're right. How do you tell Devin that? But I look at it like this. I look at it and listen, Devin, his IQ and his feel on the table is at the highest. Yeah, he can learn tiny little things still, but his strength, it's almost like it's plateaued to a point where he's number 2 in the world for sure. Like, I don't see anybody beating him on the right, but it's just Levon does bench press, squat, deadlift, right? So he does all the power stuff. And when we plateau in our strength, the best thing to do is to attack the central nervous system and bring up overall strength, because then all the other little strengths, you can add percentages to them. You can't bring up, like, if I only work my hand and forearm and that, I'm going to get to a plateau. Like, I just am. Like, I studied powerlifting. I was into strongman. I just, from everything I've read and all the research and my own training, I will get near a plateau. But if I add the core and the central nervous system and I bring that up, I could add 2 to 3% to my plateau. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that.
We're getting a lot of round noise now.
Oh,
yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, thank you.
That was me? Oh. Yeah, but you know what I mean? I just think that Devin, if he was able to find a core exercise that he could do and just added a little bit of that overall central nervous system strength, that he might get a few extra percentage points and maybe beat Levon. Because I think Devin just a little bit off, right? And Levon is at that strength where his cup just breaks through Devin's hand and pins him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like this here, that's Levon's wrist. It's like,
I know.
That's his wrist measurements.
But why does Levon bench press, deadlift, and all that? Because he knows he needs that top end strength, right? He's got the Georgian recipe, right? So he does.
I used to be a pretty good bencher, but I don't really see it as a staple for what I'm doing now. But the reason for that is also because, first of all, I don't have that much time to train, so I have to really prioritize my training. And secondly, like, now I've been starting to not be affected that much with my arms. I don't feel my arms that much after practice. Like, it doesn't hurt as much. But before, there was no way for me to go bench after a practice. There was zero chance.
Yeah. Didn't you rip your chest up too? Didn't you say you fucked up your chest? Yeah.
Three times I tore it.
Yeah, that don't help.
Whoa.
Yeah, that don't help.
Yeah.
Hard on your neck.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's where this little scar comes from.
Oh, okay. That's you reattached?
Yeah, twice reattached. Last time it was only muscle that tore, so there was no reason to go in.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the first time it tore, they only put 2 anchors. And I'm like, dude, I benched 260 kg. That's like 575 pounds. You're going to have to do a little bit more than that. So then just like a month after my surgery, I tore it again, just doing everyday stuff.
Oh.
So
I have to go in for another surgery. Like.
It doesn't hurt.
Oh, I'm imagining it's very painful in my mind.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt. You just hear it. It's just like a sound.
Oh, man.
So if you stand next to me, we feel it the same way, really.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. Yeah, you just hear like it's like a So it's not really like a snap like that, but it's like it's like ripping fabric. Ripping fabric.
Mine felt like
really
an
don't like
X-Acto
that.
knife. Like someone took an X-Acto knife and cut me though. That was the elbow.
So when I tore my tricep, it felt like I touched a car battery.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
I broke my collarbone. That didn't feel great.
Those fingers, those two, like pinky and ring finger. No, I mean middle finger and ring finger.
Yeah.
And up in the shoulder. So it felt like I touched the car battery, and it just, and then I was like, oh, I tore my shit up.
Yeah.
Let's go to the hospital.
You know what? Now that you say that, I'm just imagining. I bet I felt something similar to that when I've hurt myself before. It's like an immediate, like, you're like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, but collarbone would hurt though. If you broke your collarbone, that's
different. I'll tell you what, the healing is what sucked because you can't move. You move any part of your upper body, you feel it. It just hurts.
Yeah.
There's worse though. I mean, it's probably on par with breaking an arm for like shittiness, but it probably healed a little quicker.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Brian, I'm gonna have to run out here. You guys can keep going. I gotta go help with my little one.
We're not gonna go too much longer. Oh, you're looking at the little one? Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Okay, thank you, Philip, for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I hope
you had John for over 2 hours.
With the other two.
Yeah. We could talk for 5 hours. I know we could.
No problem.
Easy.
We're just starting to get into it.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. It really is. Yeah, I'll ask you a little question. So, a lot of new guys watching and stuff. What would you, if you had a simple way of giving someone advice that is just starting out in arm wrestling? What would you tell them? Like, you're not, without telling them 1,000 things. You know what I mean? Just like simple.
Like the biggest mistake I see people doing is trying to win in practice.
Yep, I agree with you.
You don't practice winning, you practice how to win, in my opinion. Like when you go in and just try and pin your opponents instead of like not necessarily doing drills, but like this is what I want to try now, so let's do that. And you try to counter it. And then, like, if you can just practice more and try and win less in practice, I think it will give you a lot of progress quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yep, makes sense.
Solid advice.
That was something I noticed a lot when I first started. I was that practice champion for a little while, and then I quickly started saying, well, I'm not really getting it because I wouldn't do good in an event right afterwards. And I'm like, yeah, no more of that. So now I just, we do it. We have the motto though, where if you're senior and he's junior, you let the guy work. And then you just, go 70%. And instead of, if he's pinning you, just try different angles, try different stuff. Don't up your level though. If he pins you, just try something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's where I think the gear things I was talking about before, gear 1, gear 2, gear 3 is a good way to ask the stronger person to gauge your you're just trying to match. You're not trying to overtake, just trying to match and work around it. And then get in a position where you have to do a move to get out of it instead of like if you lose your wrist a little bit, even if you can just suck it in, try and make a move that will help you. But if they're a beginner, then it's not going to make a difference really. But if it's a more advanced guy, then you can work on movements way more than trying to just win by force. Hitting hard in training makes no sense in my opinion.
Makes no sense. We don't do that. If someone does, it usually gets shunned. Like guys that just come and hit at practice. It's like unless we verbalize it. So our big thing now is communication too. So when we go to a table, you cross the table with me, I'll say, hey, I want to work on my top roll or my low end, or you say, well, listen, I want pressure in my hook. Give me, you know what I mean? Okay, man, and then we work together. If you say I want to work on my hit, I'll say, well, let's start off slow and work it up, right?
Yeah.
Another thing too, if you start slow with your hit and just gradually add speed, the guy catching can do the right correction all the way through, and then no one gets hurt too, right? Yeah. But I think communication. I think that's what I. I asked you, but I know mine's communication. Yeah, big time. Yeah. Nothing.
I had one guy when
when
I was kind of new. I had one guy. I could hold him very easily in center, so I held him and like let him work. And out of nowhere, he just dove in like super hard into a flop press and it kind of hurt.
I had a guy.
I was like, dude,
my elbow almost punched him out. Yeah.
And so he got the pin. We went up to center. I pinned him 10 times, and I said, like, you're not gonna ever beat me. You're never gonna win here. So be smart when you're pulling. Don't try and dive in on something. Like if you want to say I want to practice transitioning to the press, or is it okay if I press? Fine, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because then I can be ready for it. Or like, because if we were actually competing, believe me, you would never be able to get into a position where you could press. That's like, I'm not gonna try and hold someone in a competition when they press. I'm gonna fucking get them so they can't press me.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, you never get to that point.
Well, we had this one guy, he's a Ukrainian guy, that he's actually a really good person. I like the guy. But we had a practice and he wanted to pull me, right? Like he just wanted to pull me. So I'm like, okay, let's pull. So we're pulling and I'm just controlling him. Like I'm just high, low. I was controlling his hand. And he's kind of ego-y. And all of a sudden he dove in. But I told him, this is the thing. I told him before we pulled, I said, listen, I'll pull you, but my elbows, I'm sore, right? Like he goes, oh yeah, we won't go hard. And then I kept taking his hand and stuff, but I was just working on it, right? Get his hand, go grab, put him inside. I was just, like you said, just, certain level 2, maybe. Yeah. He was pretty strong. So maybe level 2. A little shoulder engagement, but then anyway, he just went boom right into a flop press and just went all out red line to try to pin me. So I looked at him, I go, are you fucking serious? And I just got pissed and I just ripped. I honestly tried to break his arm. I just fucking ripped him and ripped right through his shoulder and pinned him. And then I walked away and he didn't realize I was pissed off, but I'm like, man, like I told you, my elbow's sore. And then he like right in there. I was mad, but he didn't know, right? I don't know. It could have been a communication thing too, right? Because at the time, I don't think he spoke a lot of English. So it could have been that, yeah. But I know it had to happen to me too. I was upset.
It's fucking annoying.
It is,
especially because the only reason he could get into that press is because you let him.
Yeah, I
like
kind of did.
You let him work. But I mean. Yeah. But I mean, like, you did not stop him because you did not think that it would be an option since you were just practicing.
That's right. Yeah.
You gave the courtesy of letting him get to this position. You'd think he'd give you the courtesy of not trying to injure you.
Well, I was taking his hand, but I was letting him come, and then I was practicing rolling out into his fingers. I was just practicing shit. Yeah. And then finally, I rolled his fingers out, and he instinctively just dove in for a flop press. Right, because he lost everything, right? And I had his hand come out like this, so he just went. I guess he kind of just went with it, but it was like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I'm like,
that's the same if you pull without a strap in practice, and you're slipping, you're not fucking grabbing the fingers and pinning in fucking practice. That's just
true.
Like
true.
Yeah. I would be so pissed.
We were strapped though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's just common courtesy. If you lose your hand when you try and go for something, you stop pulling.
Yeah. That's
Unless you
start over.
Like, same if you slip without the strap, you don't pin the guy. You just stop pulling, and you're like, okay, strap.
Yeah, that's right, and that's what we do. Like me and Zach would do that. We'd just be like, oh yeah, strap.
We know proper table etiquette for sure. There's like a standard table etiquette out of everywhere. We know it.
Yeah, and I don't mind people pressing in practice when I know it. Like I know when me and Zach pull, I know his power lane on my arm is going to be the press, so I don't mind. But it's just like you said, when you're not expecting it and you don't think someone's going to go all out red line because you're
leaving yourself vulnerable because you're helping them, and then they take it.
Yeah. So it's a tough one, right? It's a tough one. I mean. Yeah, don't be a practice douche. Anybody in the chat?
No.
That's all. Just don't be, just take it in. Don't worry about being pinned, right? So.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want as long as you get, like, what do you call it now? Consent.
Consent.
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
Know who you're pulling to. If you're pulling a stranger, I mean.
Yeah, when you're pulling somebody you don't know, that's when you're
And a tip for the flip side of it, real quick. Protect yourself at all times on the table. When you're at a random after pull and people are just coming and going and someone asks you to pull, protect yourself at all times. Be ready to, you know what I mean? Always have the back of your mind think this guy could randomly try to hurt me or do some crazy shit.
True,
so
especially after pulls.
Always good to have that in the back of your mind, right?
Some guys are ego-driven in them, so you got to really be.
I mean, if you know they are, just don't pull them. That's your best bet. Is just don't pull those guys if you know who they are.
Yeah. Or just communicate.
I know a guy like that, and I just say no to him every time now.
Yeah.
Some people you just say no to.
It's just, can we just go a little bit on the right? And I'm like, no. It's like, no, but I'm not going to pull hard. I said, I don't care. Like, last time, you said, I just want to feel the grip, just the setup, nothing else. Yeah. And I said, sure, fine. And then I grabbed his hand, and he immediately did this in the air. And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking injured. And you're trying to, like, I told you no, and then you said, okay, but I just want to feel like this how you grip. And as soon as I gripped, it just started pulling, and I was like, dude, you can fuck off. So he lost his privilege to pull.
And then you know what's funny? It's like they can't resist. They got that fucking I gotta win attitude all the time. Like those guys.
The thing is,
I have a hard time with those guys.
You get a big boost when you're like the ego, when you're chasing ego. You get a big boost when you beat someone who's supposed to be bigger than you, because you're like, oh, you see what I did there, you know. But it doesn't pay because there is no reward. Like it's a false reward. Like you're saying, you're practicing. It's not even the same thing.
Arm wrestling,
two completely different things.
It's not really good to have too much of an ego in arm wrestling. It's okay to be confident, and it's okay to think high of yourself, but like if your ego is so strong where you're like douchery, then it doesn't help you. Those guys never get to the very, very highest level.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, they're just bullies. Yeah. So I love it when I meet people that are bullies. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. And that's the nice thing. When I started, because I was a big, strong guy, people loved just ripping me and pinning me, and I didn't. I almost didn't have the luxury. I'd go to some practices, and as soon as they see the size of me, it's not like they were there to teach me. They would just try to fucking rip me, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, exactly. But also,
just when I was in Turkey, watching East versus West 12. When I pulled the Median the first time, and it was like he wanted to pull me, and I told him, dude, you know, I'm new in the sport. I've only been pulling for like 8 months or whatever it was, or something like that. And Ian was good with it, but then like Paul Lynn, he didn't know that I was new, so he was like shouting to Ian to just rip me, like just rip him open and stuff like that. And I was like, turned to Paul. I was like, dude, I'm a beginner. And he's like, oh, shit, sorry, man. Sorry, I didn't know. And I was like, yeah, you know. So
that's awesome. Paul is a great guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's a great guy. I like him a lot. I liked a few times I met him. I think he's great. But, like, he got that, like, when he wanted to rev Ian up. But Ian, thankfully, like, respected the fact that I was a beginner. So he pulled hard and I pulled hard, but it's like, oh yeah.
Well, Ian should. You know what? He should just start training, and Ian would be right back in there, man. If he actually trained, he just, he's out of shape, and obviously out of shape, and.
Round is a shape.
His mind and his life focused around Mac now and stuff.
Yeah, it is. I know, but like when
he's competed a couple times. To be fair, he competed a couple times at Mac.
Yeah, but he would still be at a pretty just him pulling once in a while is still going to walk into a local tournament and beat everybody. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, how are you supposed to beat Ian? I mean,
but that's what I'm saying though. Like he could be he could not pull for a year and a half, be totally out of shape. You know, and just walk to the table and beat everybody in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he'd have the confidence after not pulling for a year and a half, but I mean, he probably could do it totally.
How would you rank
I
the
know if I didn't pull
top 5 in Canada right now?
In Canada, well,
Are we counting Devin and Matt or no?
No,
we're counting Devin and Matt. Yeah,
are we?
Well,
Devin.
Devin,
Yeah,
Matt.
Well, Devin is for sure number 1, and then you think Matt is number 2?
I would think so.
Yeah, who's gonna beat Matt number 2? Ryan Espy on the left, maybe, but not on the right.
No, I don't.
No,
I
I
think
think he would on the left.
Rick Heidelberg.
Heidelberg would lose to Matt.
Well, I think he would, but I mean, you don't know because they haven't pulled in a long time. But I think Matt's always beaten Rick.
I just based on what I've seen, Rick is losing to people that are explosive recently.
Yeah, he's
and
too
Matt
slow.
is the guy for explosivity. So I mean,
yeah, Rick likes to give his opponent too much.
But I was gonna say Rick would probably be number 4, or sorry, number 3.
I don't know. I think tournament pull. I think Josh is ahead of Rick. I think Rick just. I don't know.
What do you mean, Philip? Do you mean super matches or tournament style?
Whatever. Let's say super matches first because professional.
Super matches first.
I got Heidelberg and Bellin.
Rick's got two match super match wins over Josh. They were both 3-2 though, so they're very close. But I put Rick above Josh for that.
It was always after the second round.
Sorry, I had to go Devin, Matt, Rick, Josh, and then let me think. We got Pork Chop, we got Sean. We've got and then
Sean's up there. Yeah. Pork Chop's up there.
Let's look at the nationals. Who won nationals?
Still up there. Yeah.
You can put Ian up there. What's that one guy who won nationals?
Which one?
The one that just slammed everybody in the no, 242. He was but Oleg Danilov is pretty good.
He's a super now.
Okay. Well, number 5 could be you could put Pork Chop, Oleg.
On the left, I got Oleg very high.
That's what I mean. So I mean,
not beat him.
Don't you think Pork Chop would rate himself higher than Josh?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think Josh would crush Pork Chop.
The reason I put him above is mainly because of the weight. I would have to assume that because Josh national champion at the super heavy that he would have the advantage over Pork Chop.
Well, he's won the Canadian national champion every year he's went. He always gets first place at Canadian nationals. Beats everybody.
Oleg beat him left last year, but
not the right.
Yeah, but not the right. No, the right was a different story. It was
right. He just went
buried. He buried him.
Yeah, but nothing. Yeah. Josh,
but I'd love to see that match. I would love to see that match. That's one of the most that's one of the matches that need to be done in Canada is Pork Chop and Josh because.
I don't know.
There's questions.
I got Devin, Matt, then I got Josh. I got Josh Bellin ahead of Rick Heidelberg now. I just think he is. I
got Rick above Pork Chop mainly because
I got Rick again on the right hand. We're talking the right hand too, guys, right? So
mostly
Devin, Matt. Yeah. I go Devin, Matt, Josh. Rick and Pork Chop are right there with each other.
Yeah.
But Ian versus Pork Chop.
I got Ian right around there. Yeah, right around that level.
I would give Pork Chop the advantage just because Ian's not as active. But yeah, let's say Ian had a good prep. That'd be a good. I don't know.
If Ian,
I might give Ian the advantage if he has if he says he feels good and strong, as good as he used to. I would give him the advantage if he trained and said he felt as good as he used to. I would give probably him the advantage over Pork Chop.
Off the couch, I think Pork Chop beats Ian.
Yeah, I'm kind of going off the couch. But let's say that they all had time. Frick, man, oh my god.
Yeah, it gets interesting.
I'd have to say Ian would be in the top 5 if he trained. I'd have to say He might even. I'm not kidding. He might even beat Rick and Josh.
Yeah, he might.
He might be number 3 if he trained really good.
If he was training, I think. If Ian trained,
he's raw. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I remember when he beat Mike Aiello. And Mike
that's what I mean.
He was a beast at that time. At that time in the hook, Ian went right in the hook and just.
If Ian trained
lost in the long run. I think Mike beat him, but Ian started out kicking his ass. And
I just think Ian's learned a lot, especially with Mac now. And if he trained and if he could get himself to peak, yeah, man, I think he'd be in top 5 for sure.
Crazy high hook. He's hard to top roll. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's good. Yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting. We got some supers too that just don't travel. That are fucking deadly too. The problem is that the people here, they don't realize how the level that they're at, and they don't travel, they don't invest in themselves. We have so many strong, good, big guys here, but they just
My phone's
they
gonna
don't
die
do
any
that.
minute,
They
but
just go to the local tournament and smash everybody, and that's it. You know.
yeah. My phone's gonna die here, so I want to say thanks for coming on, Philip.
Yeah.
It's good talking to you.
Yeah, we'll
you.
probably end it, Philip. Listen, man, I could talk to you all night for sure.
Keep going.
I'd like to get you back on because I think it's good that we talk. I like the bro science shit. Like, I love it. I think these podcasts get wasted a lot just with like stupid talk. When we can get right down to business, talk strategy, and people can really envision what we're talking about. Because even when we're talking, my arms on the pad and I'm doing shit when you're talking. Like, I'm envisioning everything we talk about, like, while I'm talking about it. And I know Zach is like that too, and I know you're like that too. So
sometimes you'll see me like setting up what I'm talking about and like imagining.
Yeah. This has been a good bro science podcast, so I appreciate it a lot. And, we're not going to keep you. We're going to end her, but thanks so much for coming on, and
thank you for having me.
Thank
you very much.
Yeah, we appreciate.
So next time you're betting on me instead of my opponent.
Yes. As long as you're not facing one of our guys.
It was Matt. It's
only Devon left. I only have Devon left.
Oh, okay.
And I would definitely bet. So unless Josh really
my teammate from Red
gets a good win.
I mean, Josh has potential for sure. He's one of those guys that has a lot of potential.
I think if he takes it serious,
seize opportunity,
he might get there one day. Yeah, I think so. I really do. But brother, you have a great night, and Zach, you have a good night, and chat. Thank you so much. Chat. Make sure you watch and root for Philip. He's a good guy, and watch any kind of training shit he's putting up. I've been watching your channel too. Great channel. I'm not good to put it in the description, guys, but go check out Filip Larsson. He's got awesome training videos. So, but okay, have a good night, brother, and
everybody have a great night, guys.
Good night.
See you.
See ya.